KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's going down with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Knockout Boxing in the building. KO Boxing 86, KO 86, whatever you want to call me. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm ready. We going to have a fun-ass show tonight. Smash the like button. If you new and in the building, subscribe to the channel. And please, please, please be sure to donate to the channel. Show your love, show your support for the hard work and dedication. We got the PayPal running across the bottom of the screen, and I ask that you donate to the Super Chat. Shout out to my brother Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the Super Chat. He ain't even say nothing. He just dropped a 5-piece. Shout out to All Things being a member for 5 months. Salute to you. Salute to you. Let's see who we got in the building, and we're going to get straight to it. Adrian is in the building. All Things is in the building. Brother Huey Q, what's good? Opix ID is in the building. Young Dog 2022, what's good? Todd Drakeford, what's good? Lee Jackson in the building. Savage Bo, Cash Crypto, Texas 16 South, Emmanuel Carter, Dominique, what up? Von Wise, what's good? Big Braille, what's happening? Aaron Roberts, what's good? Dominique, what's happening? DC Dre, I see you, bro. Dundrick them. Silverado Low, Andre Noble, Abad Zane, Meaty Riley, Fareed, Mike Moss, Sunchild, Marco Sinat. Tell their ass again. The fuck is this, a 20v1, Nick? Tell them again. I'm trying to calm down as I get through this goddamn on roll call. Cause boy, I might go off. I might burn this. You know what? Salute to Av Boy JR, what's good? General Long, what's happening? WTF Media, what's good? Million Films, what's happening with you? Pearl Infinity, J-Man, Seattle Rick, 600 said, Hardy Ingram, Kishwar Meacham, David Tisdane, Mahari's in the building, David Tisdane again. Big Supreme. Where we at on the likes? Mars, let's get a like check going. We at 43. We can't get started till we get to 100. Gert's in here lying again. We ain't paying them no attention. Teach, what's good? JA05, what's happening? Miss Joette is in the building. Sunny Day say we up to 50. Let's run the likes up to 100. Let's run the likes up to 100, man. We got 100 people in here. We should have 100 likes. We'll get the show started when we get there. We'll get the show started when we get there, man. 110 people in the building, man. 56 likes. We got to get up to 100. We need 44 more likes. Shout out to my brother All Things with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, run them likes up, facts. Zoomverse, what's happening with you? Salute, bro. Y'all go subscribe to Zoomverse. Supreme Cam say he tapping in at work. I appreciate you, Supreme Cam. Pearl Infinity say we at the 68. We just need 32 more. And then we rocking out. Just need 32 more and we rocking out, bro. 72. We need 28. 120 people in the building. If you coming in late, smash the like button. Listen, today's show, I'm only talking boxing and I'm running 1v1s all goddamn night. Who won't smoke? Same fight, different round. What's good? Sunny Day, I see you, bro. Appreciate you. We only need 22 more likes and we can get it going. I see 3 people just came in the building. Smash the like button. Zoomverse say we up to 80. We just need 20. That ain't much. 5 more people came in. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in so we can get started, bro. Yeah. E-Double, what up? Ronnie Bravo, what's good? 2024 been a great year. I'm glad I got so much clarity, though. I'm glad people revealing themselves for who they really are, though. Facts. Yeah. I appreciate every last one of y'all. The real ones and the fake ones. Oh, we gonna talk today. John Wick, what up? I see everything. I'm watching. You boys soft for real. You hoes for real. Yeah, I'm watching everything, dog. I see you. Levi Shockley, what's up? Say my name, though. Put my name on to see if I don't hit that motherfucking link. Yeah, put my name on some shit. I burn this shit down, boy. I tell these people the truth. Keep lying on me. I'm going to tell the truth about your ass. Keep on. Keep the fuck on. Jesse Jackson, what's up? 86 likes. We just need 14 more. Let me look, bro. Look, bro. Stop all this sneak dissing and put my name in shit, bro. Keep me out your chats. Motherfucker mention my name, don't speak on it. Unless you try and have a conversation, bro. Unless you try and talk boxing about something I said you disagree with, then bro, don't speak on my name. Don't put no videos of mine on your live streams without context, and don't invite me up to debate you. Don't do none of that shit, man. I ain't saying they name. They know who they are. They watching me right the fuck now. If it's up, let's debate this shit. If it's up, let's get it. Because I roast all y'all at the same time, too. That's why you niggas do what you do, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, throw another slick jab, throw another slick shot. Throw that shit at me, bro. Throw that shit at me. Just cause we ain't cool no more, that's fine, bro. Leave me the fuck alone because you can't fuck with me. You did the whole shit. You did that. Living that shit. You did the sucker shit, my nigga. Sit in it, bro. I didn't take your video out of context and put it in my live stream and not give you an opportunity to defend yourself. Nigga, you did that. You did. I don't need videos and shit taken out of context to whoop your ass and make you look stupid. I do it every time we debate. Stop playing with me, bro. Leave my name alone and everybody be cool. Talk your shit. Talk your boxing. I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to talk my boxing. And if you got a problem with it, say my name. Say you won't smoke. I'll hit your link since you niggas too scary to hit mine. Straight up. Now, with that being said, let's get to the show. We had 100 likes yet. We had 100 likes yet. So we can get this boxing talk started. Key Alexandra, I see you in the building. Kaiser Media, what up? $99. We just need one more. Mr. Boxing Fanatics, what's up? Listen, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not saying none of that shit because I ain't no messy ass nigga. But y'all, you know, if you know, you know, bro. Stop talking about me, dog. Stop letting your chat talk about me. Stop with the sneak dissing. Stop all that shit. If you want it, just say you want it. I promise. I promise, bro. Since y'all scary, bro. Since y'all scary, I'm watching everything. Say my name in the middle of your live stream and say some shit about me not wanting smoke. That's all you gotta do. I come over here because you niggas is hoes. You scary. Cool, no problem. Say my name. Don't sneak this. Don't say everything but don't say everything but knockout. Just say all that shit and then say I'm talking about that nigga knockout. Knockout don't want no smoke. And see if I don't get up there and dust your ass. Because it's only two things gonna happen. Number one, I'ma embarrass you and body you. Or number two, you're gonna have to kick me off because you getting bodied and embarrassed. It's the only two things gonna happen. And it'll all be boxing at the same time. Truth, what's up?
What's going on, KO? Man, I'm a little scared now. Who done pissed you off, man? You hear me? Yeah, you breaking up, but I can. Yeah, you breaking up a little bit, but I'll go ahead and I'll start off with my first soliloquy. Uh, Tank Davis ain't no damn Hall of Famer. Now we just gonna go ahead and start it off. I know you mad, and I'm
Hold
here to
on,
make you
hold
mad.
on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I got you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
All right, go ahead, bro. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Miss KO, in the building. What's good? But go ahead, bro. I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Tank Davis ain't no damn Hall of Famer. Now we're gonna dispel this rumor because you brought up examples in the video that you posted. However, Tank Davis's resume doesn't even come close to one of a Ricky Hatton nor a Diego Corrales. You mentioned a two-division world champion. Who did he fight for his belt at 135, the quote-unquote second division that he got his belt for? He didn't. He was elevated. And at 130 is the only time that he actually fought a champion for a belt. At 135, he has not even fought a champion at that division. We don't count 140 because he was fighting for Mickey Mouse championships. But Tank Davis, outside of that, he doesn't even have his resume to fall back on because he has not even fought a lineal champion, nor a champion that has been unified before. He himself has never even attempted a unification fight. So, like, if you want to say that he's a draw, he's a Hall of Fame level draw. I mean, we can. That's a stretch argument. But as far as boxing in the ring, Tank Davis is not a Hall of Famer.
What year were you born, True?
94.
You believe in participation trophies, Truth?
I do not.
How many losses Diego Corrales got, Truth?
It's not about losing. It's about who you fought.
It is about losing. We
It's
don't give
about
out
who you fought.
participation trophies. Did Diego Corrales only lose to great fighters?
No, he did not. But he fought great fighters.
Who did he lose to?
He lost to a couple of bad ones.
How many times he get knocked out?
So getting knocked out is a part of the sport. Sometimes it happens to the best of them. It doesn't matter.
What about Ricky? What about Ricky Hatton? Truth, he lost before.
Yes, he did. But his resume.
How many times he get knocked out?
His resume is far
3 times
better.
Since you don't want to answer. What about Michael? What about Michael Moore? Truth, Michael Moore lost before.
That was a heavyweight as well. That in one punch.
How many times Michael Moore get knocked out?
He fought George Foreman
3 times. Since you don't want to answer the question.
Come on,
what
KO,
about what about Tim Bradley? How many times he lose?
He fought Manny Pacquiao and Rashawn Provatnikov.
How many times he lose?
He lost.
How many times Tank Davis lose?
How many Manny Pacquiaos has Tank Davis fought? How many Floyd
How many
Mayweathers
times
has Tank Davis fought?
lost?
How many George Foremans have Tank Davis fought? Tank does
How many
not
times has Tank Davis lost?
He has not lost. He has not lost because you don't want to answer the question.
So he's a 2-division champion who's undefeated, who's a knockout artist, and he's not getting into the Hall of Fame, bro. With all those fighters I mentioned in the Hall of Fame.
Correct, because they have something Tank doesn't, a resume. There is no fighter on Tank Davis' resume that was like, yep, that put him in the Hall of Fame.
What's Rocky Balboa's boxing resume?
Come on, KO, man.
What's his boxing resume, bro?
Rocky Balboa doesn't. If you're talking about Rocky Marciano, but if you're talking about,
no, I said Rocky Balboa. What's his boxing resume?
He doesn't have one.
So he in the Hall of Fame, but Tank won't make it to the Hall of Fame right now.
See, now are you arguing what they consider a merited Hall of Fame inductee, or just?
I am saying that Tank Davis is a Hall of Fame fighter if he never fights again.
That means Turkey Al-Sheikh is in the Hall of Fame, and he isn't.
Did they induct Turkey into the Boxing Hall of Fame?
No, not into the boxing, but Las Vegas inducted him into the Hall of Fame.
We ain't talking about Turkey. We talking about fighters.
Right, but they're talking about more of the impact that Rocky Balboa had on the sport in general, rather than the fictional character.
What I'm telling you is,
what
impact? A fighter that's they're looking at your accolades and what you've done to the sport. A fighter that's a 2-division champion that's undefeated. Is not going to be kept out of the Hall of Fame, bro.
Is Adrian Broner in the Hall of Fame, and he has 4 divisions.
Adrian Broner has not retired yet, sir.
Roy Jones hasn't retired yet.
What do you mean Roy Jones hasn't retired yet?
He has not retired. He still takes active fights. When he was
inducted, he takes exhibitions, sir. This can't be your argument. He fights exhibitions,
he only takes exhibitions because there are plenty of BoxRec stats of when he was inducted and then he took fights after, not non-exhibition. Professional, went on his professional record. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it may not have been John Gotti, but it was some other person he fought and then lost to.
Roy Jones Jr. is in the Hall of Fame, and he is retired.
What are we
talking about?
Roy Jones is not retired.
He is currently retired. He's only fighting exhibitions. He is not. When is the last time Roy Jones fought a fight that went on his record?
I mean, we can pull it up, and you're gonna see.
I'm sure it was a long ass fucking time ago.
You can pull it
He
up.
is not a current active fighter, bro.
He is an active fighter. Roy Jones still fights actively, and that goes on his record.
Okay.
Again, he hasn't done more than AB, and AB has 4 divisions, and he's not getting into the Hall of Fame. So
That's
you're
because
bringing up the
Adrian
2
Broner
division
fought us
champion.
recently. Adrian Broner is still an active fighter that's fighting this year. The last fight that Roy Jones Jr. had was against Scott Sigmund, and then he just fought Anthony Pettis in 2023 at 60 years old. He had a time from 2018. He had a time from 2018. He had a time from 2018 to 2023 where he didn't fight at all. That is when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. He retired and came back.
Qualification a current and active fighter? And you just brought up he had an active fight that went on his record,
and he hasn't fought in over a year, bro. In over a fucking year.
Inducted, right? That was what you just
said. You're trying to use. How old is Roy Jones?
That's a factual statement.
How old is Roy Jones, bro?
He up there.
How old is Roy Jones, bro?
He up there. He's I think so
like I want you to understand how bad your argument is. Your argument is so bad. You are going to a 55-year-old fighter who retired at the age of 50 for 5 years, got inducted into the Hall of Fame during that time, and then just came back and took a fight for a payday because he ain't got no fucking money, bro.
That's not the argument. The argument is when you're bringing up these 2 divisions. He did this. We was originally talking about AB. That's how we shifted over to Roy. So let's come back to Tank.
I said AB is an active fighter, meaning he is not 55 years old, meaning that he is not coming back for a payday against an MMA fighter, meaning he is still fighting 10 rounders. He is still active. He is still in his mid-30s. Roy Jones Jr. is a retired old-ass fighter that came back to take a fight against an MMA fighter because he ain't got no goddamn money. And before that, he hadn't fought for 5 years. The motherfucker was retired, bro. He took Anthony Pettis for a payday, hasn't fought in a year and a half since, and you probably won't ever see Roy Jones in the ring again, bro. And he's 55 fucking years old. That's your example, bro?
That's not the example. That was just what we was using. Don't stay on that.
Shout out to my brother Jalen James with the 5-piece in the super chat. Tank is a Hall of Fame talent, but lacks the resume. I wish he would fight a pound-for-pound fighter, but only time will tell. Unfortunately, Jalen James, 2-division champion, undefeated. If he retires today, he's getting in the Hall of Fame because fighters with lesser resumes are in the Hall of Fame. Do we want to go through the list of 1-division champions that are in the Hall of Fame? You guys would be fucking shocked.
No,
you'd be fucking shocked if I listed out to you the 1-division fighters that are in the fucking Hall of Fame, bro.
Right. And I'm not arguing that there are some shaky people, but when we're talking about Tank, when we talk about the 2 division, Tank has only beat a champion in 1 division. That was 130. He has not beaten a champion in 135. That is not true.
He beat Jose Pedraza, who was the IBF champion at 130 pounds, and he beat motherfucking Leo Santa Cruz, who was the WBA champion at 130 pounds.
Yes, I'm saying 130. He only beat champions at 130. That's 1 division. So his 2nd division, he has not beat a champion. He has been elevated to the status of the super. So yes, technically he goes there, but he still has not fought anybody on the caliber or his resume stacks up to merit a Hall of Fame induction. It doesn't. He hasn't fought anyone.
Talk to me about Ivan. Talk to me about Ivan Calderon, Truth.
I can't.
Why not?
I can't. I barely know who that is.
Ivan Calderon is a 2-division champion who fought in the lower weight classes from 2001 to 2012, who's currently in the Boxing Hall of Fame, and you can't name one motherfucker he fought without looking up BoxRec, bro.
Agreed.
He's in the Hall of Fame. Agreed. With 35 wins, been 3 losses, all three losses by way of knockouts, and a goddamn 17% knockout ratio. Only 6 knockouts in his career and 1 draw. 35-3-1 with being knocked out 3 times, only 6 KOs, lost 3 of his last 4 fights, and you can't name a single person he fought before. But his 2-division champion ass is in the Hall of Fame, Truth.
Correct. So is now your argument that Tank is going to get in just because the Hall of
Fame? The argument is very simple. It says it in the fucking title of the video. Gervonta Davis is a Hall of Fame fighter.
Yes. So if we're judging the Hall of Fame by the standards of Ivan Calderon, yes,
We're
but is he
judging
going to
the
be?
Hall of Fame by the standards of the people that have gotten the Hall of Fame before him.
There have been people after him that have done better and still have not entered the Hall of Fame as well. So like using that, the Hall of Fame, oh well, he has to make it. It's a
Do those people have the star power of Tank Davis? So he has what the other people in the Hall of Fame have, plus he's a fucking superstar.
He has some of what the people have, which is just you're sticking on the 2 division part. However,
That's what matters the most.
That's not what matters the most. I'm pretty sure if we looked on Ivan Drago's whatever box rec, we could find somebody. But yes, there's nothing that stands out currently.
Truth. Arturo fucking Gotti is in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Arturo Gotti has been in wars. What are you talking about? He has
So because he's fucking easy to beat up. True.
So you thought Ward Gotti, that was an easy match.
I don't think I don't think that if you're good, somebody with the skill level of Mickey Ward shouldn't be able to do that to you.
Again, Gotti has the resume. The resume is what matters.
What is his resume? Allowing Floyd Mayweather to put on the best performance of his fucking life against him? So because he shared in the ring and allowed himself to be a punching bag, that somehow makes him worthy? So you do believe it. So my first question that I asked you earlier, you do believe in participation trophies then, my nigga?
That's not a participation. No, you got in there and you fought the best. Tank has not gotten in there and fought the best. That's simple.
Who are the champions at 147 pounds right now?
Right now, Boots, Bud has dropped all of his belts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, but if Bud has dropped all of his belts, then it would be Barrios, it would be Boots, it would be Norman, and then it would be Stanionis.
Memory don't serve me correctly, but a current champion at 147 pounds is somebody that Tank Davis beat the fuck up, correct? Hello?
No, I'm sorry, I was taking care of something. Can you repeat that?
One of the champions at 147 pounds is somebody Tank Davis beat the fuck up, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Who are these 4 kings that everybody kept comparing Tank to? Who are these 4 kings that they was talking about all these years?
So you're talking about media hype versus people that actually
I'm talking about media and fans, the people that they said are the most talented and next up, the best of the best. These are the best 4 young fighters in boxing. Who were those guys that they mentioned?
So now you're going based on media hype and what they said this versus what people have actually done in the sport
and what their amateur experience was. Because guess who votes? Guess who votes on the Hall of Fame? True. Guess who the Hall of Fame voters are? True.
Journalists, I know.
And they're members of the what?
Which committee are you referencing? A specific committee?
They're members of the media.
Yes, journalists.
So I think what the media thinks might be pretty important as it pertains to getting into the Hall of Fame. So I'll ask you again, what 4 fighters did they say were the creme de la creme? Who was the media hyping up as the 4 kings? Truth. Hello?
Hello?
Who was the media hyping up as the 4 kings? Truth.
Okay. They said Shakur, T.O., Devin, Ryan.
And Tank.
Yeah.
But you added Shakur. You added Shakur? I'll let you add Shakur because I would love to include him in that. Now, of those 5, who's the only one with a win against one of them?
Tank Davis.
So he got Mario Barrios, champion at 147.
Right.
His ass.
That was elevated. Hasn't done anything in the sport of boxing.
Didn't Mario Barrios beat the shit out of the guy that beat up Manny Pacquiao? Or am I misremembering some shit? Didn't I watch Mario Barrios beat the shit out of the guy that beat up Manny Pacquiao? Or was that another fight?
Ugas is a great name on Barrios. on Barrios' resume. That's a great name.
Okay. That
Go ahead,
guy.
continue.
Okay. So he got
This is the
Barrios.
Ugas coming
Hold
off
on.
of
He
getting
got
his
he got he
ass
got Barrios.
destroyed by
He got
Spence and
Barrios.
hadn't been
Hold
in
on,
the ring.
bro. Hold on. He
Okay,
got
okay.
Barrios. He got Barrios. He got Ryan. Got a 4-king.
But Ryan hasn't done anything. Okay, so name the
Can
Ugas
you
on
name?
Ryan's resume.
Can you
Name the
name?
Ugas.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Name the Ugas on Ryan's resume. What has Ryan
Don't
done?
Ryan got a undisputed 2-division champion on his resume?
No contest?
Oh, now it's a no contest, but
That's literally the result of the fight.
don't you love cooking Devin Haney fans for what Ryan did to him, or is that another truth?
No, I do love, but the result of the fight is the result. The result was
100%. But what do your eyes see when you watch that highlight?
Ryan got off. 100%.
And who was that made Ryan quit?
At a different weight class with different clauses, as what that you're not comparing apples to apples on that. There was different set of stipulations.
You mean Ryan was actually in shape fighting Tank? You mean he actually didn't need to take breaks?
He
You
had
mean he
to
actually
abide
trained
by the
hard for the fight?
stipulations of the contract.
So Ryan wasn't eating pizza and eating nachos and shit the week of the fight?
That's what he said, yes.
No, that's not what he said. You want to go back and watch his media day workout together?
Yeah, no, I'm saying Ryan said that he made it easy and that he did all this
So
other
then
stuff.
why are we trying to give him that excuse? Because we want to shit on Tank. That what we doing?
It's not giving him, but you have to acknowledge that the
Boy,
stipulations of the situation.
you in the blender, dog.
How?
You in the
You
blender,
said,
dog.
what has Ryan Garcia done? Like you bring it up because he got a no contest and because my eyes said that he won. My eyes have said a lot of fighters have done something in the
Ryan
ring.
Garcia is one of the people that was elevated to supposed to be one of the next best great of the generation, and Tank is the only one to fight him and make him quit. But continuing on from Ryan Garcia, let's keep with those kings you mentioned: Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Which one of them got a 4-division Hall of Fame fighter on his resume named Leo Santa Cruz? Who was that knocked out Leo Santa Cruz in the knockout of the year?
That was Tank.
And didn't he move down to Leo Santa Cruz's weight class to do that?
That is correct.
Okay. Your favorite fighter is Lomachenko. Who was that beat up Jose Pedraza worse than Lomachenko did? I forget the guy's name. Who was that, True?
No one beat him worse than Loma, but who knocked him out was Tank.
So did Jose Pedraza get knocked out by Lomachenko?
He did not.
And he couldn't last a round with Tank?
He definitely lasted several rounds with Tank and got off on Tank as well. Way more than he did on Loma.
Was that Loma or was that Tank that knocked Jose Pedraza out the fucking ring?
It was Tank.
Was that Loma or was that Tank where they couldn't go immediately to the announcement because they had to make sure Pedraza was okay and conscious and he could actually go to the, who did that to him?
Well, Pedraza did get saved by the bell with Loma, so it's not like he was standing on 2 feet when that happened.
So let's run it down. Tank got a 4-division champion in Leo Santa Cruz on his resume.
Yeah, but Tank himself is not one. Tank himself is not one.
Who he took the belt from? He got Jose Pedraza on his resume and beat him before anybody else did. Save me Keyshawn. Save me Ramirez. Save me Loma. Tank did it first.
Tank did it.
He's the only person to beat Ryan Garcia. He fucked up Barrios before and worse than Keith Thurman. And Barrios has gone on to do great things at 147, beating the guy that we last saw beat Manny Pacquiao. On top of that, Tank Davis has a ton of other champions on his resume. So what I'm saying to you is, when you look at guys like Calderon, who you don't even fucking know who he fought, who has 3 losses, a 17% knockout percentage, and is a 2-division champion and hasn't fought anybody that you know. He ain't fought no 4-division champions and beat them. He ain't fight no Hall of Fame fighter and beat him. He ain't fought somebody that was considered to be one of the best of his era and beat him. Tank did, though. So if Calderon in that bitch, I guarantee you Tank will be in that bitch too.
Again, you're trying to use, hey, if he made it in.
Hello?
You got me?
Yeah, bro, you going in and
Okay.
out.
Yeah. Oh, am I good now?
Yeah, you good. I'm
Okay,
listening.
yeah. So because that was a different time when they was voting in. Oh, he got in there. That's like saying someone in the 1960s that scored whatever got into the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's just because the voting parameters were different back then than they are now. So yeah, he may have been able to slide in and get in. That does not mean that same panel of judges, they're going to judge Tank by the
What
all-time great
what what
standard,
voting
not by.
what voting parameters changed, True? This is news to me.
I'm
What voting
saying
parameters changed?
the media has changed. The media is not the
You
same
didn't
as it
say
once
the
was.
media members
Yes,
changed. You said the
those are
voting
who.
parameters changed.
Yes, the people who vote.
That's not the parameters. Parameters are the rules by which you vote by.
So the media, in their own
Because
lens, by
people
what
because people don't live forever, Truth. People die.
got
So
you,
of
the
course the
media
media members are gonna change. Voting
got you,
parameters are this is what we vote on. We vote based off of this, and this. These are the parameters. That shit didn't change, Truth. That would
and
be
that
news to me.
subject,
I would love
that
to for you to
subject
tell me
to
what
the
changed.
that subject to the media member as to why they vote them in to the Hall of Fame. That's subject to the media person. Oh, they can say,
They
"Oh, well,
still
I
they
rather."
still voting. They still voting off the same parameters though.
They don't use the same qualifications for each fighter. No, they don't.
Really?
They don't.
So what different parameters did they use to induct Roy Jones and induct Bernard Hopkins? I'm interested now. I want to know these different parameters, Truth.
They
You
look.
can't just come over here and say shit.
They looked at the fighters and what they did in the sport of boxing. How one fighter made it in is not the same how the other fighter made it in. No, the only similarity is that they made it in.
But they're looking at the same thing. Fighter resume, fighter's impact on the sport. What accolades do they have? They're looking at the same shit, Truth.
Yes, that's what they're looking at. The accolades for different
So
fighters
then
are
why did you
different.
say that the
The
parameters change?
accolades for different fighters are different.
But they're still judging the same things, meaning they're judging the same parameters, Truth. Some guy may get in because he's a 2-division champion and he had a long ass defense streak, but he ain't really got no name. Another
Correct,
guy
but
may get in.
you do acknowledge what
Another guy may get in because he's a 2-division champion and he beat one of the boogeymen. Another guy may get in because he's a 2-division champion and he's like the most well-known 2-division champion because he was so fucking popular. But they all looking at the same shit.
that's not the same because you literally just invited a bunch of different oh, he had a defense. Now it's two division,
They're
but he
all
beat
looking at
no,
the
they're
same
not
thing,
looking
bro.
at the two
Yes,
divisions.
they
They're
are,
not.
dog.
You just added all of those different parameters. Oh, well, he had more defenses. Oh, well, he beat the boogeyman. Oh, well, he was the most popular, I remember. Like that, those are different things that they take into consideration. You just proved the point. It's not just two division. No, it's what did you do? The two division is nice. That maybe opens the door for you, but it's not the only thing.
Bro, what I'm telling you is it's very simple and it's not that hard. I'm telling you that yes, fighters get in for different reasons. You're not wrong. But you said they vote on different things. They vote on different parameters. No, they do not. It's just like football Hall of Fame or basketball Hall of Fame. Yes, they all get in for different reasons. This guy may have more championships. This guy may be a better individual player. But at the end of the day, when they go to vote, they looking at everybody's stats. They looking at everybody's accolades individually, everybody's accolades as a team, and then they vote accordingly. When they look at these boxers, they looking at everybody's resume, everybody accolades, and everybody's impact. And some people may get in because their accolades was just too damn good. Some people may get in because their name was just too goddamn big. But they all are looking at the same thing when they go to vote, Truth. And based on what they looking at, there is no valid, no realistic, no logical argument that you can make that Tank Davis is not a Hall of Fame fighter if he never fights again right now, based on who's already in the Hall of Fame.
Got you.
And based on what he's done in the sport. It's very simple, bro.
Okay, so when you said there's no valid argument, most of the examples that you're bringing up is from one specific division in which he had to come down, shrink himself, and then what? Why didn't he keep his belt? Because he lost it on the scales, and then he had to come back and get it again. So 130,
No, he
got
didn't
you.
keep his Leo. He didn't keep his Leo Santa. No, sir. He lost the
Got you.
IBF belt on the scale, but Leo Santa Cruz, he had the 130-pound belt, the regular 135-pound belt, and the regular 140-pound belt, all simultaneously. The WBA, as part of their belt reduction program, because Michael Fox got robbed, went to Tank Davis and said, we need to know which weight class you gonna fight at. He dropped his belt at 130, he dropped his belt at 140, and he been campaigning at 135 ever since. He did not lose his 130-pound belt on the scale. He only lost his belt on the scale back in like 2017 or some shit. Yeah, when he was supposed to be on Floyd undercard. Ever since then, he did not lose his belt on the scale, bro.
Right, from the IBF. But we're talking about where he decided to campaign at 135. What has he done in that division that he decided he was going to campaign in? When you just brought up, if you had the regular here, you had the regular there, you did all these regulars. What do you want to do? 135 is the division I chose. What have you done? He has not fought a champion.
I'll tell you.
He has not fought a champion. He hasn't even fought a lineal champion. He's never unified.
I'll tell you.
Those are legitimate gripes against
I'll tell you, bro. You asked the question. I will tell you. Let's run it down. Let's run it down. Let's go to it and let's run it down. I will tell you wholeheartedly. No sugarcoating shit. I will just tell you. After dropping all his belts, he defended against Isak Cruz.
Defended what?
His WBA title.
He did not. He was not a champion.
You asked me what he did.
We're going to put regular belts into the.
Your question was, what did he do since he decided to campaign at 135 pounds? I'm answering your question, bro.
He was not a champion at 35. We do not.
He was the regular WBA champion. Belts. He was the secondary champion, bro. I didn't say he was the primary champion. I didn't say that.
He was not the. So that's like saying someone defending the diamond belt is he was a champion. No.
Okay.
That does not count.
No problem, Truth. He fought and defeated Isak Pitbull Cruz. I guess you got a problem with me saying he defended the belt he had. So I won't even say that, even though we both know that's what the fuck happened. But he fought and beat Isak Pitbull Cruz, who later moved on to become champion at 140 pounds. Then he defended against his mandatory. I have to say that, even though you hate for me to say it, but he did have the belt that had a mandatory. He defended against his mandatory, Rolly Romero, who he knocked out. After that, he had a voluntary defense against Hector Luis Garcia, who was the champion at 130 pounds, moving up, and he beat him by knockout. After that, he was elevated. He fought his number 2 contender, Frank Martin, in a defense of his title the WBA for his first title.
Now he defended.
That's what he's done at 135.
Now he did at 130. Now he defended a belt at 135. He just fought Frank Martin, who has done absolutely nothing in the sport of boxing as well. So it's Tank Davis fighting a bunch of people that have done nothing. Isak, who went on and actually got a super belt.
How is Isak Cruz doing nothing when he became a champion in another division? How is Hector Luis Garcia doing nothing when he became world champion and defended his belt at 130 pounds? How is that doing nothing? How is Frank Martin doing nothing when he kicked off prospects fighting each other? Before there was Jared Anderson and Martin Bacoli, there was Frank Martin and Michelle Ali Rivera. Before any of that shit popped off, he was the one to start that shit. So how is he somebody that's done nothing? The reason that prospects like Keyshawn trying to fight Frank Martin, calling out Muratalla, calling out all that shit, the reason that they're doing that is because Frank Martin and Michelle Ali Rivera kicked that shit off. Yeah, they started that shit. Putting that shit on the line when you young and you hungry and you a contender. They did it before all of them niggas.
So a title eliminator is what you're saying. That's what kicked it off.
Yes.
So title eliminators just started with Frank Martin and Michelle
No,
Rivera.
I didn't say a title eliminator.
You
I
said
said
kicked it
two,
off. So
I said
I don't know
two
what kicking
prospects.
off is because
I
Keyshawn
said
is fighting
two
a nobody.
prospects. I said two prospects with names that are promoted, supposed to be the next big guy. Frank and Michelle Ali Rivera were the first ones to take that chance by fighting each other. We still waiting on Muratalla and Keyshawn to fight. We still waiting on Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason. We still waiting on
they ain't
Tiger
the first
Johnson
in boxing.
to fight his contemporaries
They
at
not the first
140 pounds.
When is Tank going to fight a contemporary?
Is Ryan Garcia not his contemporary?
Ryan Garcia was fighting at 140.
Is Ryan Garcia his contemporary?
He brought him down to his specific weight. He
Is
was not
Ryan
in the weight
Garcia
division.
his contemporary?
He at 135.
Is Ryan Garcia his contemporary?
Was he at 135?
He was at 135 for his entire career.
Come on, KO, you're evading it. Was he at 135?
When Tank Davis fought him, he had one fight at 140.
How many fights did Tank have at 140?
One.
He would have been his contemporary if they would have both went to 140 because they both had one fight.
Contemporary because he
had one fight.
No, sir. You do not get to change the definition. You do not get to change the definition of the word to try to fit your bullshit argument that you were making, sir.
Contemporary
the definition of a contemporary is who you're compared to.
No,
that's it. It don't matter on weight class. It don't matter about what type of music you make.
Who are you compared to?
Drake's contemporaries are J. Cole.
They are not
and contemporary. Kendrick Lamar. It does not matter if they make different type of music. It don't matter if one is from LA and the other one is from Canada. That is who he is compared to. That is who he is compared against. It doesn't. There's no qualifiers to it. Your contemporaries are the people that you are compared to. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are in different weight classes right now. They are still contemporaries. Tank Davis and Devin Haney are in different weight classes right now. They are still contemporaries. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Danny Garcia and Earl Spence are in different categories and different weight classes right now. They are still contemporaries. You
because they came,
because
they
someone
literally
is in a
came
different
up
weight
together.
class, they're not contemporary.
That's exactly why. Shakur and Tank are contemporary.
Your favorite fighter, your Lord and Savior,
Shakur and Tank
are in a different weight class than Guillermo Rigondeaux. Are you saying that Guillermo Rigondeaux and Vasily Lomachenko are not contemporaries? I need to know, truth.
In my estimation, they were not. Guillermo was just talking mess, and Loma had to go ahead and handle that. But Guillermo was still a great fighter. He was a good fighter, but he wasn't in Loma's league.
They weren't
he
contemporaries.
Was not in Loma's league. And
they
Loma
weren't contemporaries. They weren't contemporaries, even though people compared them all the time.
Loma showed that. Just because you're putting two fighters in the same sentence doesn't mean they belong. Like, you're just talking about just people compare. People compare Devin Haney to Floyd Mayweather. Does that make them contemporary?
That's the truth. You do realize that's the definition of the word, right, bro? Like you arguing this shit. You realize that is the literal definition of the word, bro.
The literal, okay.
That is the definition of the word, bro. You're literally arguing against the definition of a word that was been around, that has been used before you and I were even fucking born, bro. I was born in 86, you were born in 94. You're arguing the definition that existed before anybody in this fucking chat. And we got people in this chat that's in their 50s, dog. Ryan Garcia was his contemporary. Devin Haney will forever be his contemporary. Shakur Stevenson will too. No matter if they switch weight classes, Devin can go up to 147. Teofimo Lopez can go up to 147. They can both stay at 140. Those are going to be the people that Tank is always compared to, that he is always going to be expected to fight, because they came in around the same time and they were all in the argument to be, this is the best young guy. They came around the same time, truth, and they were all compared to each other. That's a contemporary. So again, you ask, will Tank Davis When is he going to fight his contemporaries? He fought Ryan Garcia, his contemporary.
Okay.
Same time.
Okay. So, if we want to go by the strict definition of the word contemporary, since this is where we want to go, we're talking about the exact definition of contemporary. And matter of fact, I'm gonna let you read Fanon super chat.
I'm gonna read all these super chats because I missed.
Yeah, I didn't see what, but yeah,
I
I'm
missed a
I'm
lot
gonna
of them.
go
Shout
off.
out,
I'm
shout
gonna
out
go
to my
based on
shout out
that
to
one.
my boy Jalen James with the 5-piece. He say Tank is a Hall of Fame talent, but lacks the resume. I wish he would fight a pound for pound fighter, but only time will tell. Shout out to Fanon with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, this sucks. This dude think Roy Jones isn't retired. Shout out to Fight Game with the 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He ain't even say nothing. He just showing love. Appreciate you, Fight Game. Shout out to Fanon back in the super chat with the 5-piece. This ninja sucks and is getting demolished. Who says Roy Jones isn't retired? Shout out to Crown Jewel Boxing TV, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. You can come back after retiring, but to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, you have to be retired for 5 years. And they changed it to 3 years, Crown Jewel. They changed it to 3 years. They made an amendment to it. I think now it's 3 years. But yes, you have to be retired for a long time, for a few years before you can get into the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Tim Carey with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Salute to KO and Fanon. Salute to you, Tim. Shout out to Jalen James back in the super chat. 5-piece. No biscuit. Haney undisputed. 2-division champion. Beat a pound for pound fighter in Loma and beat a 3-division champion in Jorge. Jorge Linares is actually a 4-division champion, Jalen. You selling them short, man. Don't sell your guys short. If you're going to ride for Haney, ride for Hanos. Haney in the Hall of Fame. Big Haneyos. Yes, Devin Haney is a Hall of Fame fighter as well. And he was a Hall of Fame fighter before Tank Davis. He became Hall of Fame when he became undisputed and being the youngest man to do it in the 4-belt era. See how easy it is for me to keep it real? Now go tell your favorite Devin Haney channel to say something truthful about Tank Davis. Capping ass motherfuckers. Shout out to Fanon International Boxing Channel with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, dude is choking. Shout out to GoFlow with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, pay-per-view star equal impact in the sport, in my opinion. No bigger. Shout out to Fanon back in the super chat with the 5-piece in the definition of the word contemporary. Living or occurring at the same time. The event was recorded by a contemporary historian. Shout out to Zim Mill, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He ain't say nothing. He's just showing support. I appreciate you. Truth, go ahead, bro. And the link is not just for Truth. Who else wants smoke? It don't gotta be this topic, bro. It don't gotta be this topic. Somebody else can get this fucking work too. That's the type of mood I'm in. Go ahead, Truth. I'm listening. And I forgot I had my camera on. My bad, y'all. Go ahead, Truth.
Oh no, you good. I gotta run in here and get some food real quick. I'll hop back up.
All right, bro. Salute to my homie, Truth.
Yeah.
Nice little rotisserie. It's in there. Hold on. It ain't in there? Hold on. Hold on. I got y'all, bro. Yeah, it looked like it's pinned. I'll pin it again, though. Yeah, it's pinned to the chat, bro. But there go the link. There go the link. We got Victor with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, anybody with boxing knowledge worth a grain of salt knows Tank Hall of Fame bound. Tank is in the Hall of Fame right now, based on who else is in there. But yeah, he got a lot of work to do, bro. He got a lot of work to do. And he dead ass wrong when he say Artur Beterbiev ain't in the Hall of Fame. Beterbiev's a Hall of Fame fighter. I don't mind Tank taking shots at him or whatever, but Tank Davis dead ass wrong, bro. He dead ass fucking wrong. Artur Beterbiev is a Hall of Fame fighter. Undisputed at light heavyweight. And please, somebody, if you can, name, like, I feel like when you top 5 in your division, then bro, you make it automatically. Can somebody name me 5 light heavyweights better than Artur Beterbiev over the last 50 years or so? Let's go back about 50 years, because we ain't all. Can y'all name me 5 light heavyweights better than Artur Beterbiev, bro? GQ127, link in the chat. Well, we can cook on that for a minute. Tank Davis, dead ass wrong. Beterbiev is a goddamn Hall of Famer. And these 2 are my favorite fighters. So I hate to, you know what I mean? I hate to do that. But Beterbiev coach was dead ass wrong, and Tank Davis dead ass wrong. Beterbiev is not trash. He's not ass. Roy Jones was not a career light heavyweight, Karma. Roy Jones went through multiple divisions. Multiple divisions. I'm talking about career light heavyweights, like whatchamacallit, Marvin Hagler is a career middleweight. You can't name 5 middleweights better than Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Hall of Famer. Beterbiev. My bad. Beterbiev. Can somebody name me 5 better than him? Being boxing news say Bivol. He lost, bro. He lost, BN. OG, he lost. Smoke, what's up, Smoke? OG Smoke, the youngest OG, about 67, 89 years old. But he sound young as hell. Shout out Smoke. What up, Smoke? I just did, KO. All right. Okay. B-Hop. A lot of B-Hop success was at middleweight, was it not, bro? Career light heavyweights. Roy Jones. Not a career light heavyweight. Andre Ward. Super middleweight for the majority of his career. Kovalev. How many times was Kovalev undisputed? How many times has Kovalev lost? Kovalev is not better than Archer, bro. Antonio Tarver. Sorry, bro. Tarver is not better than him. St. Holder Christian said you can't name one better than Hagler. The only one with an argument was Monzon, bro. A lot of y'all might not know who that is. Carlos Monzon. I think he out of Argentina, bro. That boy was a bad boy, man. Carlos Monzon was nice. Crucial content, what up? Carlos Monzon was like that, bro. Tarver be wilding, but he beat up Beterbiev. No, bro. He better fight Beterbiev when he's 29 and Beterbiev is 49, bro. Then you might be on to something. They've been saying Tarver, Mr. Fist. Sugar Ray Robinson. Smoke went back to the like 40s and 50s on my head. Ray Robinson is one of the greatest all time. He went back on my head. Hold on. Ray Robinson was a welterweight, though. Smoke, was he not? When did he get the light? When did he fight at light heavyweight, bro? Smoke, you a little older than me. You probably more of a historian than I am, but I thought he was welterweight, bro. Oh, middleweight. Yeah. My bad. I was talking Archer, bro. Talk your shit in the chat. My bad. I was talking Archer. Being boxing news, 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. You got me, KO. He will be back. You cooking. Appreciate it. True, what you want, bro?
Yeah.
I done already fried your ass, man.
You did not prove that Tank is just because he fought Ryan, who has done nothing in the sport. Right. He fought Esau. Like, oh, yeah, I'm back. No, you don't have to work with me. You don't have to work with me.
If chat, who won the debate between me and Truth, bro?
KO.
Y'all can be honest.
KO. So you act like anybody is ever going to say Truth did anything. Come on now, bro. That's a biased pick. That's like what I don't get that one. I don't care what they say either. They can't step up. They can't even beat me. And you still have yet to prove. Tank Davis has not fought anyone. He has not. Ryan has done nothing in the sport. If you want to
No
talk about what,
argument for me, Smoke. No argument for me, Smoke. I can't put nobody over Ray Robinson, dog. No argument for me. Not on that one, bro.
but you want to talk about like fighting your contemporaries. If your contemporaries haven't done anything, that don't mean anything. That just means when we look back at it, yeah, you beat Ryan, but what did Ryan do? Crash out and become a drug adult superstar. That's like somebody bragging about beating what's it it's the junior of Chavez Jr. That's like somebody bragging about that. Like that don't mean just because we thought you was going to be something and you turned out to be nothing, that don't mean yeah, he beat his contemporary, but his contemporary was nothing. Like that doesn't mean that's not an argument.
So Ryan Garcia is nothing.
What has Ryan Garcia done in the sport of boxing?
Ryan Garcia is one of the most talented fighters in boxing.
Done.
He is the only fighter of all of the four kings to fight two of them. The only one to fight two of them.
And got caught popping for steroids and the whole
He got
manner of
popped.
other stuff.
He got popped for failure to disclose. He did not get popped.
100%. I'm not arguing that point. But when you're looking at it, you're going to look at the whole thing. You're going to look at the whole thing. Yeah, he beat Ryan, but I mean, Ryan really didn't amount to nothing, and he did have weight stipulations.
How can
and
you
all
say
this.
Ryan didn't amount to nothing because Ryan is still fighting?
They're
not gonna say that, bro.
Cool.
They're not gonna.
You
They're not gonna say that.
You said if Tank retired today, so we're
if he
doing that.
retired
We're
today, he
starting
will
from
make
right
it to
there.
the Hall of
We're
Fame,
starting
bro.
right there. So they got to take a look at the resume. So from today, Ryan being on the resume, yes, he beat Ryan, but Ryan hasn't done anything. Ryan isn't anything.
True, we've been going for about an hour. I got Zim here. Let me see what Zim talking about, bro.
Okay, yeah. Since you quit, that means I won.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Go somewhere, dog. Shout out to Sunchild with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, KO, fire. Appreciate you. Zim, what up?
You say you quit, man. You can hear me, bro?
I can hear you loud and clear. What you got, fam?
Hey, God bless you. God bless everybody, bro. I don't even know if this is something that we was gonna cook on, bro. But this time I wanted to say. The Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that shit for the third time. I got a different opinion, man. Look, check it out. So the night of the fight, I watched that shit. I ain't score it. I just watched it just purely. I was just watching it, and by the end, I'm like, Bivol won that shit. And mind you, I was always picking Bivol to win. But then the night of the fight, I picked Beterbiev because I was like, all right, this is how I figured it out. I'm like, let's say for hypothetical, Bivol is an A+ pure boxer, and Beterbiev is a B+ pure boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Bivol is a fucking C puncher, and Beterbiev is an A+ puncher. So I'm like, the gap in boxing skills is way less than the gap in punching.
Somebody, it was a content creator that tried to tell y'all that. Man, I forgot who it was. I don't remember his name. Somebody tried to tell y'all exactly what you just had to go back and watch 3 times. You had to watch that shit 3 times to come to that conclusion.
Bro,
somebody told y'all that shit. I forgot who it was, bro.
You gotta listen to me, bro. No, that's what I came to before the fight. Because I was rooting for Bivol because I like him more, just as a boxer. But I was like, fuck, I think because I bet a lot. So I'm like, I think Beterbiev gonna win. It's the same reason I think Tank gonna beat Shakur, because I think the gap in their punching power is not as wide as the gap in they. I mean, it's wider. It's way wider than they gap in boxing skills. But when the fight happened, right, I watched it the first night. I was like, Bivol won that shit. Second night, first night I ain't scored. I was with my girl. I was with a couple guys drinking and shit. I ain't scored. Next morning, I watched it again, and I scored it, and I had a 7-5 Bivol. So I don't know if you've seen it. Turkey Al Sheik, he dropped the video on YouTube.
No, what did he say?
No, he dropped the full fight. You know what I'm saying?
He dropped the what?
He dropped the fight footage. He dropped the full video of the fight.
Okay, yeah. No, I ain't see that. I ain't see that. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Goddamn it, I'm such a goddamn degenerate. Last night, I watched it for the 3rd time, but I'm such a motherfucking degenerate. I put the shit on 0.5 speed so I could see every punch. I was trying to
Okay.
So bro,
look, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna make sure I see this shit. Go ahead, dog.
Hey, look, but when I left, bro, I'm more impressed with both fighters. I swear to God, because like one, Arthur won. He landed more punches than I seen originally. He also got way better footwork than I initially noticed. That nigga got great footwork, actually. People, I don't know if people notice that. But Bivol actually got better defense than I, because he caught a lot of punches, bro. He caught like a ton of punches and had a ton of great head movement in terms of like slips. And he was avoiding a lot of shit. But the thing about it is, right, so I scored it again. I was watching it at half speed. And so I gave my...
Uh-oh. You still there? Or is that me?
My fault. My notes. I was trying to read the shit I wrote. But when I watched it at 0.5 speed, bro, I had it. Bivol winning like clear rounds. I had 1, 2, and 9. And then I had Beterbiev winning clear rounds 4, 5, I think 7, and 11. And then I had 4 swing rounds. I had 3, 6, 8, and 10 to swing rounds. I don't know why the fuck I ain't write 12. I think 12 was like a clear Beterbiev round. I don't know why I ain't write that down.
So what was your final score?
Like I said, bro, I had 4 clear rounds for Beterbiev, 3 clear rounds for Bivol, and then I had 4 swing rounds. I think I had Beterbiev winning, bro. Bottom line, I ain't gonna lie. So this the conflict about it. A lot of punches, Bivol blocked, but it's like, do you count the block punches as a 0? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say it's a this is how I thought about it. That's because the punches, even though he was blocking, bro, they had impact. They was pushing.
Yeah, I mean, so a block punch versus not throwing a punch at all and going into a shell, judges are gonna score that block punch, bro.
Right.
So if I get you in the corners in and I'm throwing punches, you blocking all them bitches, right?
Right.
But you throw nothing back.
Right.
They scoring that exchange for me.
Right. That's how I started to feel, especially seeing it in half speed. Because even when he was blocking them, the nigga so strong, bro, that like they doing.
He was making the nigga punch himself in the face, and it still hurt.
That's Bivol said it too after the fight. He said he got this mark because his glove kept hitting his own face.
Yeah.
And then, so
yeah, like, that's how Tank got that cherry on his eye against Frank.
Right. Yeah, right. Because he had the high guard. Hey, look, that's how I thought about it. I was like, say a punch, a clean punch, boom, a clean punch. It's worth 1 point, and it was like a point system for punches landed. So a clean punch is worth 1 point, and if it ain't clean, it ain't worth shit. But like, nigga, the punches Beterbiev throwing, it's like, they ain't clean, but that motherfucker worth 0.25 or something. That motherfucker worth something. It ain't just worth nothing, because that shit was doing damage to Bivol. It was doing something to him. And like, a lot of them added up. He landed some clean shit too. I'm like, all right, I think he might deserve the victory, bro. That's how I ended up on it.
Already, bro. Already. Well, I got somebody behind you, man. Let me see if there's some smoke in the air, bro. And I might open up the panel because it ain't a whole lot of people clicking.
Hey, matter of fact, we can wait till later, but I got some smoke for you though.
Already.
For sure.
Well, I mean, shit. Well, let me get this other dude because you come up here all the time. You the homie. I don't know this guy, so I want to see what's up.
All right, for sure.
All right, peace. Easy Rollins, turn your camera on real quick and then you can turn it off. I just need to make sure you ain't a troll, homeboy. All right, you good. You can turn your camera off.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. If you hear background noise, let me know. I got my fan on, watching the Mets game.
I think you good. What you got for the show, man?
Yo, listen, I wanted to comment. I'm going to comment on this dude with the Bivol and the Beterbiev fight.
Yeah.
I had Bivol winning.
Okay.
I watched the fight twice thus far. I don't understand that last card of 116, 112. And this judges have a way.
Did you score the fight yourself?
I did score the fight. I got it on my phone.
Do you have a lot of swing rounds in there?
It was close rounds on some of them, but some of them was.
And what did you score? 7-5 for Bivol, 8-4 for Bivol. How did you score it?
I scored it 7-5 for Bivol.
But you had a lot of close ass swing rounds.
There were some close rounds in there. I mean, there were some rounds where Beterbiev definitely won, but there were more rounds when Bivol mostly where he definitely won. But what I'm going to say is this: in boxing, there are rules for judging a fight. There's 4 metrics: clean punching, effective aggression, defense, and ring generalship. Bivol did something that's called ring generalship And I think he won that by a lot. And it went, but he basically he was making Beterbiev restart his feet. So he would come up, throw the jab, maybe a 1-2, and then he would move. Beterbiev would have to restart his feet. Beterbiev is a person who, when he punches, he can't punch going back.
Who
And
made?
he has to have.
Didn't Beterbiev make Bivol move more than he's ever had to move in his entire career too?
I disagree with that. What I saw that Bivol wasn't moving.
What other fight can I go to watch Bivol moving that much?
I'll put it to you like this. Even without going to other fights, the judges are watching that fight. And they're not supposed to be going over what you did in other fights.
I'm talking about your ring generalship point, right? Because your point about ring generalship is Beterbiev couldn't set his feet. Bivol kept making him have to reset his feet, and Beterbiev couldn't set his feet. So that was ring generalship. Well, it's also
absolutely
it's also ring generalship when you're making somebody move all around the ring and they too scared to set their feet to throw their own shit. When did Bivol ever take center ring like he do against everybody else and not just be on his bike the whole time? Where can I go watch that?
You can go back and watch that in the Canelo fight. There were many times when Canelo was chasing, was coming up with Bivol. Bivol was going back hitting with the jab.
I'm talking about against Beterbiev. That's the point I'm making. Bivol didn't look anything how he looked against Canelo or other fighters that he's fought. He moved a lot more in that fight because of Artur Beterbiev. So I think the ring generalship, the point is the ring generalship criteria, and we can get into the other criteria. The ring generalship criteria is a lot closer than what people who scored the fight for Bivol thinks it is, because for every argument that you make about ring generalship, how Bivol made Beterbiev move and he couldn't set his feet, that same argument goes both ways to how Beterbiev had Bivol running all across the ring uncomfortable and couldn't get no offense off.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that Triple G beat Canelo?
Which fight?
First fight.
First fight, I thought he edged it out. I like what Canelo did. I mean, I like what Triple G did in the first fight. I edged it to him. Yes.
I had Canelo winning those first two fights, which were the big fights. The last one was just a gimme.
I think Canelo did way better in the second fight. I scored it for Triple G in the first fight. I thought it could have been a draw. I thought that one scorecard that had Canelo wide was fucking crazy. But the second fight, I thought Canelo showed up and showed out. And then obviously the third fight was a wash. But yeah. That's my opinion on it. But so the ring generalship, I would say, is pretty even. Now let's go to the other criteria. What about effective aggression?
Effective aggression, I'm giving that to Bivol. But see, that's listen. Those 4 criteria for scoring a fight, like the guy just said, that the last caller, he said that if you, or it might have been you who said this, if you exchange with somebody and you don't get them right back, then the judge is going to score that for you. But you have a 3-minute bout. So this is what makes boxing so hard to judge. And while people talk about trying to steal around, because if you're doing good for 20, 30 seconds, but the other person owns you for a minute, I would have to give it to that person. Or if somebody's able to hurt you, which is why you lose a point when you go down, then I'm thinking more times than likely you score that bout for the that round for the person who knocked you down.
Yeah, you give effective aggression to Dimitri Bivol. When was he aggressive in that fight?
Bruh, are you serious?
When was he aggressive? He was moving, he was sticking and moving the entire night.
So that because you're fighting off the back foot doesn't mean you're not winning rounds. If you're
you're fighting on the back foot and you're not sitting down on your shots, and your shots are having no effect. You're not being aggressive at all. You're trying to outpoint. You're trying to just land some
clean shots.
You're not trying to be aggressive. Now,
wow.
during that entire time, there was another guy. During that entire time, there was another guy in the ring with him that was working his jab the entire time and coming forward to him the entire time, making him expend a shit ton of energy. So if one guy is working his jab constantly, trying to work, being aggressive, making the other one run around the ring, and the other one is only jumping in spurts, trying to work in spurts, then which one is being aggressive? Which one is having more effective aggression? It's the guy that's trying to make the fight coming forward, bro.
I would disagree with you. That's why they call it effective aggression. Just because you coming forward don't make you win the fight if I'm landing the cleaner punches.
If Beterbiev's aggression wasn't effective aggression, why was Bivol so tired? Why was he so tired at the end of the fight?
Okay, then so who won between Lara and Canelo? See, that's my thing. If just because you coming forward, like with Mexican style, just because you coming forward don't mean you win in a fight. If you coming forward and I can give you the 2-piece and then slide or move a corner to the side, I win in a fight if I got more effective, more clean punches.
So now we want to talk clean and effective punching.
But it all works together, does it not? Because nobody stops and says they don't do it like that. Right?
They do all work together. So Beterbiev is the one coming forward. So he's displaying effective aggression while Bivol is jumping in and jumping out trying to land shots. Now let's talk about the shots that they're throwing. But Bivol is throwing shots that are having no effect on Beterbiev, and Beterbiev is throwing shots that makes Bivol put his hands in his pockets for 30, sometimes 40 seconds at a time. So whose shots were more effective?
Yeah, definitely. Beterbiev looked like he had the more effective shots in that, but Bivol was balling up, man. I don't know what the hell that was, bro. That was.
You know what? You know why he was balling up?
Come on.
Because that shit hurt.
And
yeah, he was balling up and he wouldn't let his hands go like he would against everybody else because he felt that power and that shit hurt.
But if you go back and watch the Canelo fight, he did the same thing against Canelo at times where he would just go into that European high guard and just sit on the rope.
Canelo gassed after 4 or 5 rounds and Bivol turned up on him. This shit was the opposite where Bivol was starting off good, but by the middle to the back half of the fight, he was fighting in spurts and trying to steal the round at the end of that bitch, bro. He was trying to jump in every now and then, but he made sure he minded his defense. He was worried about what was coming into him. And you know how he felt like he lost the round? Because he would jump in the last 10 seconds every goddamn round to try to steal that motherfucker because he knew he wasn't doing shit for the 45 seconds, bro. That's why he's a smart fighter and a very good thinker and got really good ring IQ. He don't jump in like that against other people like Zurdo Ramirez and Canelo because he knew he was whooping their ass the whole fight. The reason he jumped in 10 seconds, 15 seconds left in the round when he heard the clapper and shit, the reason that he did that was because he knew that Beterbiev was outworking him for the whole rest of the round, bro. Then you go to rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12. That shit is a watch.
So you gave Artur Beterbiev 9 through 12.
Beterbiev won the entire back half of that fight.
Get the hell out of here.
You might can give Bivol round 9 as a close round. Beterbiev won round 8, 10, 11, and 12. And round 9 was close as shit.
But you gotta be kidding me. What fight did you watch?
He definitely won at minimum 4 of the last 5 rounds, bro.
So if he won 4 of the last 5 rounds, then the other 7, all he needed was 2. Come on, man. You couldn't have been watching the same fight. So you must have thought
that's 7-5 either way, bro. I think the fight was a good close fight and 7-5 either way. And if you scored it 8-4 for one of them, that just means you probably favor that certain fighter. So I got a lot of guys that come on the channel that scored at 8-4 for Bivol. And when I talk to them about who their other favorite fighters are, they like Floyd Mayweather. They like Shakur Stevenson. They like Devin Haney. So they like the boxer anyway. I got some guys that scored it Beterbiev 8-4. And when I ask them who their favorite fighters are, a lot of them tell me David Benavidez, Gervonta Tank Davis, because they like the boxer punchers better. So I think that 7-5, 8-4 either way is fair. But at minimum, nobody was robbed. And I think we deserve a rematch because it was a great fight and a very evenly matched fight.
Let me ask you this. You're a Loma fan?
A Loma fan? I like Loma. I'm no fan of his.
Oh man.
I think he's a good fighter.
I think he's a hype job. But maybe that's for another day.
You can't be a 3 division champion and be unified and be a hype job, dog.
He's a hype job. That's Bob Arum's godson. He's a hype job.
I mean, if you're speaking to nepotism, yes, he got where he got. He got opportunities that he shouldn't have got when he first came into professional boxing because of nepotism, because of being with Bob Arum. Bob Arum did treat him better than he treated other fighters that have the same accolades. Like for instance, Robeisy Ramirez, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He didn't get that same respect to get a championship shot in his second or third fight. Loma did get opportunities that he didn't deserve, but Loma can fight, dog. Loma can fight, bro. He's a
hype job.
Nah, he can
and I put it to you like this: his second professional fight, he got a title shot and he lost. So what did they do? His third professional fight, they gave him another title shot. Who
But
does that?
is Gary Russell Jr. a really good fighter?
He's above average. I think he's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's great.
Still, you got to go in there and beat that guy. He went in there and beat him. Went in there and
I'm
beat
not going to. I'm not going to take that away from him. But that one win doesn't make him doesn't make him great.
Guillermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Was he coming off a loss?
Guillermo Rigondeaux, very good fighter. Loma had to beat him, bro. Jorge
Was he
Linares, very good fighter. Loma had to beat him, dog.
Was he coming off a loss?
Like
He can't beat Teofimo.
When
He
you
can't
say
beat
hype job,
Teofimo.
when you say hype job, I think of Josue Vargas, bro. Do you know who Josue Vargas is?
Is that one of the sons?
No, Josue Vargas was a prospect the Top Rank had hyped up. He was undefeated. He went in that motherfucker and he got knocked out by some journeyman named Dakota.
No, I don't know him.
In the same sense. Gabriel Flores Jr. You know who that is?
No.
That's a hype job. You know why you don't know who he is? Because he was 20-0, supposed to be the next great boxer or whatever. Then he got in that motherfucker and he lost to Luis Alberto Lopez. Hype job, bro. Those are hype jobs. You cannot get to where Loma is in the sport and be a hype job, bro.
So let me ask you this. Loma, why didn't he fight Shakur Stevenson? They're on the same promoter. They can make the weight. Why didn't they fight?
Because Loma ducked him.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll accept that. But to me, Loma is a hype job. There was people who, to me, he should have fought.
I don't even
top rank. And number one is Stevenson.
I don't even feel comfortable taking up for Loma. So let me get the resident Loma fan up here and let me hop off. Y'all go ahead, bro.
Are you still a resident Loma fan?
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, brother?
Man?
I'm good.
You was talking a lot of bullshit just then about Loma's a hype job. So and KO,
Yes.
he did his best. He did his best to, expound upon those points, but let's kind of dive a little further. So from what standpoint are you saying that Loma's a hype job from? Just so I'm understanding.
For me, Loma's a hype job, and I saw this. He had a fight. He was 14. He had 14 wins and 1 loss. And ESPN, which is partnered with Top Rank, owned by Bob Arum, his godfather, put him as 14-0-1, 14 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. They changed it. Because he's a hype job. He comes to the professional boxing. His second fight, he gets a title shot and loses. Then he gets another title shot on his very next fight. He has 3 fights. Come on, man.
Right. Okay. So I don't believe you believe Loma is a hype job more than you hate the machine that was behind Loma. Is that a fair estimation? You hated the machine.
I have respect for Bob Arum. He's from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but they pushed him because he said he's the greatest Muhammad Ali fighter and all that.
Oh, yeah, that pissed me off. I don't even like to hear that.
Yeah.
I hate to hear that. What he said was, I got the exact quote for you. What he said was, I am greater than Muhammad Ali was at this point in his career. And now we see where that went. He lost to Tio. He lost to Devin Haney.
Yeah. Okay. So
let me hop in here and say this. But Joseph Jackson, you see what you're doing right now? Y'all swear that Tank fans always bringing up Devin, but look at what you're doing right now. I'll let y'all get back to it. Go.
Okay, so let's go back to his first loss. When you're saying that, Orlando Salido, who purposefully came in overweight, came in heavy, and was a champion before. It's not like, he was a slouch. He was a champion before. And because it was a Mexican that was in Texas, and he repeatedly fouled Loma and low-blowed him and did all that stuff. But, again, a foreigner is not going to beat a Mexican in Texas because he lost that. And then had to get it in blood against Gary Russell Jr., who was 20-0 at the time. I mean, a PBC prodigy. And you think that was Bob Arum doing Loma a favor, putting him in there with Gary Russell?
He shouldn't have got the title. That was his third fight, right?
That was his third fight, correct. But
And so
notice what
how do you
Salido,
get? But listen, how do
notice
you
what
get another title
Salido did.
fight? But how do you get another title fight after
Yeah,
coming off a loss from your
got
second fight when you lost a title fight? Who I've
because
never
what the
heard that in the history of boxing.
got you. Well, it's happened before in the history of boxing. That's why, like Loma tied for the earliest to get a win a
Wow.
title at the
You
division.
know,
However,
only one other
do
person,
we?
and that was
Are we
back when
gonna
black and white.
exactly? Are we gonna acknowledge what Salido himself did? Like that was the reason why the politics was because Salido came in there purposefully overweight, and the belt was only for Loma to win. So Loma was chasing history at that point to be the fastest to ever win a title in a professional debut. But that's why he was granted another shot because Salido came in there heavy, on
Oh
purpose,
man,
on purpose. So
I don't
then,
see anything special about this dude.
I
He can
got
dance,
you.
he can move. There's
He can
nothing
dance.
special
He
about
can
him.
move.
And then, let
He
me
can
say
do all that.
this: Teofimo beat him. Like I said, Devin
Yeah.
Haney beat him. I like to see
Yeah.
him fight Ruggaroo. I would
Yeah.
pay good money to see Loma fight Tank. I'd pay good
Yeah.
money to see that.
I
And-
would pay good
and
money too. And you know they could have unified, right?
listen, Tank would kill that boy.
Okay, why
Come
didn't
on.
he at 130?
He would kill that boy. He would kill him. Bob
Why
Arum
didn't
won't
he
let him
want to
fight
kill
him.
him at 130 though?
Bob Arum won't let him fight him.
It was Bob Arum at 130.
Bob Arum will not let him fight him.
Okay, so
You-
when you have Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather saying that we don't have to fight Loma right now, we can take our time. Loma has to rush. What do you make of that statement?
I make of it that they have many options.
They
And
have
you
many,
know,
but wait,
it sounds like you know
you
like
just
I know.
said it was
Listen,
Bob
it
Arum.
sounds like but listen, it sounds like you know like I know that PBC and Top Rank don't work together on a regular basis. They only
Got
work
you.
together at certain times, right or
For
wrong.
the
Because if
big
that's the
fights,
case,
big fights.
because if that's the case, I used to like Shakur Stevenson. I don't like him as much anymore. I lost a lot of respect for him, but they should
Yeah,
have
yeah,
made that fight. That's a big
yeah.
fight.
And I'm getting to that because you mentioned that he KO before he ducked out said that he ducked Shakur. I'm getting to that one as well. But okay, so they had an opportunity, time, chance, both had belts, both was ready to unify, and then Floyd said, "I'm going to try to make the Lomachenko fight." Do you know what Tank Davis said after that?
What he said.
He said they're trying to set me up. He said, I don't. That's not something I'm looking forward to. And then once Loma left the division, all of a sudden Tank wanted to unify, and he was ready. The time is now, and all this other stuff. So now we go to the Teo fight. Did you know that Loma was injured? Did you know that? And
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
verified his injury as
Okay.
well.
I believe that's a LeBron James Floyd. He
Well,
got injured because he got hurt. Only thing hurt about him was his feelings. T.O.
okay, so you
dogged
said
him.
his
Not
feelings was
dogged
hurt.
him, but he owned him. He owned that fight.
During the Tio fight, did you watch the back half of the fight?
I watched the whole fight. Yeah,
Okay,
no, I will give Loma a little credit. He did show up on the second half, but I still gave T.O. I had him win the 8 rounds.
you had Tio winning 8 rounds because Loma gave up
Yes,
too much in the beginning, and that's understandable. I can't really argue the Tio because Loma started too late. Now let's you mentioned Devin. Now I also want to mention like during that comeback tour, there was a fighter that Tio had all types of trouble with named Nakatani. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that name.
Yeah, okay, so Nakatani, I believe it was right before the Comey fight, but Tio went life and death with Nakatani to where
Is that the
I mean,
one? Is that the one when he was in the corner and he asked if they recorded him saying to his pops, "Do I have it anymore?"
so
Some
that
shit
was
like
that was
that.
when he was at 140. That was against Sandor. But
Okay.
Nakatani was when he was still at 135. I believe it was before he fought Comey. But he went life and death with Nakatani. I mean, just war. Loma went in there and knocked him out in like 6. And then went to defeat Comey in embarrassing fashion as well. All while in his comeback to try before he went off to war, comes back, and then we have Devin Haney. So, are you?
Hello? You breaking up.
What was
You
your
breaking you was
opinion?
break you was breaking up, Truth. You need to go back 10 seconds and start over.
Yeah, what'd you
Okay,
say? You broke up.
you good? Am I good?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. What was your opinion on the Devin Haney fight?
I had Devin Haney winning at 8-4. Devin
Eight to
Haney
four.
worked beautiful. Devin
Yeah.
Haney worked beautiful. He really
Yeah.
showed me something.
He showed you
I
something.
gained some respect. Yeah, but
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
What did he show you?
concentration.
Concentrate. He had to concentrate.
Yeah, I could see that. I could especially see it. I think it was round 11 that I felt like Lomo really he was putting hands on him in round 11,
Yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my
There was
opinion.
he was getting hands put on him the entire night. So got you. Let me ask you. What was
You-
what was Devin Haney most known for prior to that point with Loma? What was he known for?
I'm not a big Devin Haney fan, but
Oh,
he was
okay.
known for having a weak jaw and, and for movement. But go
Yeah,
ahead. What
definitely
was you
weak
going to
job.
say?
But Devin Haney was known for his jab. He was known for his stick to keep
Jab.
that in the face, and because he was so long and so heavy. Do you know who actually won the jab battle of that fight?
Devin Haney went to the body most of the fight.
Oh, okay, got you. I'm going there. So Devin Haney going to the body. Now, notoriously, body shots are hard to gauge because you don't know if they blocked it with the elbow or if it fully got through. So this is a kind of sort of whatever type of fight. Even with Devin Haney going to the body, who outlanded who?
Devin Haney outlanded on Loma.
Nope. No, he didn't.
Don't tell me you're going about boxing comp.
Well, when you have a nationally used boxing punch count system, but until then, CompuBox has been used for all these other things. I'm going to continue to use it for right now.
I don't like
So,
copy box.
All
Boxing
right,
comp, whatever you
not to
call
cut
it.
y'all off. Panel is open. Panel is open.
bet.
Panel is open. Everybody, y'all can come up if y'all want to talk boxing,
Yo, can
man.
I say this? I'm gonna
Go
put a
ahead.
dub in the chat. But it's my
Hey,
I
Kato,
just happened upon your channel. It's a good channel, man. I like it.
Appreciate it. What's up, Paige?
hey, Kato, I owe you. I gotta give you an apology, bro, because I said some shit about Ryan that I didn't even think about it. I thought about that shit today. Like I was thinking about the shit that you was. Somebody got a lot of feedback.
I
What
think
that
that's
Like
you,
mean?
bro. I think
it
we
sound
good.
like plates and shit hitting. Yeah, now it's better. Okay, no, I was mostly. I was saying that I owe you an apology because I ain't think about this shit until like last night. I thought about it. I'm like, damn, bro, he did have a point, bro. Like Ryan is a dirty ass cheater, bro, because the nigga was switching the weight at the last minute and shit. Like I ain't think about that shit. I was so focused on the PED shit that I more so forgot about that shit. But
Devin
yeah, I
Haney
just
fans act like they don't hear me say that religiously. But go ahead.
yeah. I definitely owe you an apology for that because I'm like, well, I wasn't necessarily going against what you was saying. I was more so on the situation of like the nigga didn't get suspended. It was more so going at David Haney fans because they kept on saying the nigga got suspended for PEDs and shit, which we all know he didn't, but the nigga did pop. But I mean, yeah, that was my only say for that, bro. I just had to stay in the room.
Already. Terrence, what's up?
And paid Loma ain't no
So what else
arguably
I
lose to no Jermaine Ortiz.
He did. He did. If we being
Nah,
honest,
he didn't.
man, fuck out of here.
Y'all let Terrence get in here, man. Terrence, what's up?
what up, night guy? What up, panel? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just listening to y'all. I ain't hear nobody. The gentleman that said he don't like Shakur, I just wanted to know. He said that he lost respect. Why you lost respect for Shakur?
Who said that?
But
I
what does
I
he
did.
said
lose
that.
respect
I
The
said
for?
gentleman
that.
that was
Easy rock.
speaking.
I said that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah.
said that.
Easy said that. Easy, go ahead.
Yeah,
Link is in the
why
chat, Bruce.
why you lost respect for Shakur?
I've seen every fight he had. I think I might have missed one. It was a recent fight, but I feel like Shakur Stevenson is a tremendous talent and a smart boxer, and he has the ability to stop these guys or knock them out. And instead of him doing that, he lays off. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him
Not
challenge
senior
himself.
pillow fist. Not senior pillow fist.
I want to see him challenge himself to finish these guys. That's what this is about. It seems like he's trying to be a later Mayweather instead of being the early Mayweather when Mayweather was knocking dudes out. I don't mean that like a one shot punch, but I mean look what Mayweather did to Hatton. I mean, why is he playing with these guys? These guys don't even belong in the ring with him, and he's playing. I have no respect for that.
Oh, you said he
Terrence.
playing with his food.
Oh,
He playing
Terrence.
with his
But
food.
not in a good way. I wouldn't. I hear you. I wouldn't even give him that much respect to say he's playing with his
Okay,
food.
Mm.
He's hiding.
okay,
That's what he's doing. I don't want to
okay.
get hit.
Okay,
I don't
so
want to get hit.
what fight are we talking about? What fights are we
You,
talking about?
Any.
yeah, pick any of the fights that he's fought. Ever since he fought the what's her name, Valdez? He beat
Yeah.
Valdez in that fight. I thought he held back. The fight where he damn, who is this dude? He used to date the boxer's sister.
Joel
He was fucking
Gonzalez.
her sister. There you go. He held back in that fight. Um, the fight where Oshaki Foster got robbed, he held back in that fight.
Robson
Can
can say
say for
scrap.
y'all.
Yeah. So
He ran
I
for his
don't
life
respect
against
that.
McAtee.
But that's
Dang.
just a style, though.
Yeah.
Oh
That's a
wait,
style
so wait.
fighting.
Let,
Nah,
let, let me go boxing hacker.
let
Let
Terrence
me go
go. Let
boxing
Terrence
hacker.
go.
Let me go boxing. So you said you made an interesting comment. You said, well, that's where we're moving. So in other words, every fighter has to knock everybody out in order to be respected. Is that what we're saying? That you got to go for it now, even though
I didn't
I
say
mean, if
that.
you're
You didn't.
no, no, no,
But
no, no,
brother,
no, no, no.
I didn't
You
say
said,
that.
I'm just
Listen to
saying
what
if
I
you
said.
Yeah, when you talk like
no, no, no,
Shakur.
I
no.
didn't say
If
that.
you're if you're
Brother.
dominating a fight, you're dominating, cruising.
Um,
You got to go for a knockout, or you're not to be respected. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely not. We've
Okay.
seen. I take it
Hmm.
that this is my first time on the channel, but I take it that
Okay.
everybody, the way y'all talking, y'all watch boxing on the regular like me. You could tell
All right.
sometimes when somebody's fighting and they don't have the talent or the power to know how to finish somebody off.
Yeah, definitely the power.
But with Shakur Stevenson, you can see he has the talent. And like I said, I watched his career. I went back and watched all his fights from when I first saw him. I went back and watched him. He has some power, and he knows how to throw combinations. This dude will have somebody beat in the second half of the fight. He's literally coming out, jab, boom, boom, jab, moving. What are you moving
Cruising,
from? The guy didn't throw a punch. The guy's
cruising
not
to a
even,
victory. That's what you're supposed to do is win, bro. He's winning.
bro,
That's the only thing
bro.
he
Come
cares
on,
about.
man.
Shakur
Why
would break
you
his
want to
hand on
see a
ice cream.
knockout? That's why they're Tank fans because they want to see knockouts. I want to see
Yo,
beautiful
oh,
boxing. And if the knockout comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't care if he knocks him out.
But
That's the
Shakur
difference.
himself is saying he gonna try to get the knockout and he gonna
Yeah,
do
because
all of
you
this.
guys,
That's
because
what
he's
Shakur
listening
said.
to you.
Nah,
Shakur
bro,
is
y'all
He's
not
telling
oh,
blame.
you.
listening to
bro.
Y'all not
you.
Listen,
blame.
I like
You
Listen
Tank, but
to
I'm
cannot
his
not a
blame.
big Tank
fans.
fan.
Terrence. You cannot blame fans for the way that Shakur Stevenson fight. If he's that
Sure.
mentally weak, that's on him, bro.
Exactly.
If
Correct.
he's
He
willing, if he's willing to change the way that he fights because people are saying stuff about him, bro, that's on him. You can't
It
blame
is.
people for that, bro.
He shouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
care
no,
what
way you
y'all
but
talking
talk.
about.
you give him a pass when you say it's because of the fans. No, it's because he's mentally weak. He care too much what people say about him, bro.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Yeah, you're right. I'm not arguing that, but he's saying what Shakur said, but Shakur is only saying that because of the fans. Well, they're not his fans. These
Definitely out
people
there.
are saying that are not his fans. That's all I'm saying.
But
All
no,
I'm
he's
telling you
not
is,
saying that. No. He's not saying that because of the fans. Everyone in the spotlight gets criticism. People are shitting on Tank Davis right now. People shit on Devin Haney. People shit on Shakur Stevenson. Ryan Garcia has a ton of people that shit on him.
On
So he's not
Lomachenko.
saying that. Hold on. Terrence Crawford, your favorite fighter, has a lot of people that shit on him. He's not saying that because fans are shitting on him, because other fighters get shitted on and they don't change the way they fight because people are shitting on them. He's doing that because he is mentally weak. He's doing that because of him, not because of fans. Because guess what Terrence Crawford gonna do? He gonna fight how he fight. He gonna negotiate how the fuck he want to negotiate. He gonna do what the fuck he want to do, and he don't care who like it. Same with Tank Davis. He don't give a fuck if y'all like Lamont Roach. He don't give a fuck if y'all don't like Lamont Roach. He gonna fight that motherfucker. He gonna try to sell his fight. He gonna go try to knock him out, no matter what you say about him. So just because the criticism gets to Shakur Stevenson and he's soft enough to listen to it and change his fucking name and put Twitterson on his trunks, that's on him. That's not on fight fans. You can't want the spotlight, want the money, want to be called great, want to be called pound for pound, want to be a multiple division champion, and then turn around and be thin-skinned and let the criticism get to you. You can't have all of the good and not accept the bad shit, bro. It don't work like that, fam.
I agree with that.
I can't
I
argue
agree
with
with that.
you on that. I can't argue with that. But
Can
I'm
I say
Ain't
something?
nobody tell that nigga that go out there talking about he finna knock a motherfucker out knowing he ain't got a high ass percentage.
You
Like
could
nobody didn't tell him to do that.
literally say, fuck y'all. I'm not apologizing for winning. If you don't like it, tell your favorite fighter to get some better offense because my defense too goddamn good. That's what he should do.
But
What he should
I have
do
a question
is
though.
go in there and try to hurt these dudes and put them out.
But
But
wait,
I don't
I
know
got a
what it
question
is
for
with
you
him.
though. I have a
Just
question for
say
you.
he gonna beat
You
their
lost
ass.
respect for
That's
him,
it.
right? Shakur
Don't
style
say
has
he
been the
gonna knock
same since the
nobody out. Just
beginning.
say he gonna beat their ass.
Yo, but Shakur style has been the same since the beginning. So when did
No, it's
you?
not.
No, it hasn't. No,
No,
it
it's not.
hasn't, bro.
Oh, it
His style
definitely
has
He
has.
was
depended
hurting
upon
people.
Shakur Stevenson is the prototypical definition of a front running ass fighter. Meaning, if he know he got you and you can't fuck with him, oh, he a dog, bro. If
Yeah,
you
he still does that.
if you Jamel Herring and you and I done shared the ring with you, I done sparred your ass. I know you can't do nothing
Yeah.
with me. Oh, I'm a dog, nigga. I'm about to fuck you up. I'm on my front foot. I'm in the pocket with you because I done already shared the ring with you, and I know you can't see me. But if you are Nakathila and I ain't shared the ring with you before, if you are Edwin De Los Santos and I ain't shared the ring with you before, oh, I'm cautious. Let me
But
make sure
remember, I went the first
he
fight
fights
135.
totally different when he don't know he got the upper hand, bro.
Yeah, he still does that. Remember, at 135, the first guy he fought, the Japanese guy,
Yoshino.
Yoshino, his style's still the same. If he feels like he can whip you, he's
Who
gonna
is
whip you.
Yoshino?
If he feels like he might be a threat, he's gonna fight smart. That's always been his style. So
No, he's
when
gonna fight scared.
Bro,
no
if you
smart,
That's
listen,
not
you
smart.
have you watched him in these fights when he's
yeah,
ahead on the cards? He knows he has the dude beat on the cards. We're watching the fight. He's already beat the guy up, and it's like, why are you not trying to hurt this dude in the ninth round, in the 10th round? You settling for jab, jab. You know what I mean? A 1-2 comp. What are we talking about?
You don't
I don't
even
want to
have to
see
hurt
that.
him to
so
stop
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
You can
His
stop him.
style is based on the person, right? If he feels like you're a threat or like there's a possibility
We're
of
not
him
talking
like
to the
moving
style. That's
around.
not a style. That's a mentality thing. See, y'all
Yes, look
gotta
at
But that's how he's always
thank you.
been.
Thank you.
listen to me, bro. You have to understand the difference. That's a mentality thing that has nothing to do with a fighting style. The mentality of if I know that you can't fuck with me, I'm going to bully you. But there's a different mentality where, oh shit, I'm not that same bully if I know this dude might have something for me. So I get real cautious. It's like the bully in school that pick on the kids that they know that they can beat up, but then when they see a real one, that whole energy change. They want to be their friend and shit. They want to be cool with him and shit. This also speaks to him outside the ring. All the smoke in the world for everybody but Keyshawn and Abdullah. He want them to be his fake brothers.
So I understand that, but what I'm saying is it's been the same from throughout the weight classes, from 126 on up. If he feels like he can whip you, he's gonna whip you. If he feels like you're gonna be a threat, he's gonna take your time. That's
And
how he's
and
always been.
if
Like
you
he's
are
never been different.
if you are a top dog, hold
Is
on,
that
I got
my
an
echo?
echo, bro. I don't know who that is. Turn your put your stuff on mute. And y'all don't have to have y'all cameras on. Like easy, you ain't got no shirt on, bro. So you can turn your camera off, fam. We ain't trying to get demonetized or nothing. But what I'm saying is, boxing hacker, bro, that is a flaw that needs to be pointed out because you should think as the fighter that Shakur is supposed to be, you whoop everybody ass. You whoop everybody ass, bro. I'm not changing the fight because you got a little bit of power. I'm still me. I'm still gonna show you that I'm that guy. I'm not
No, you can
changing
change the
what I'm
fight,
here
but
to
when it's
do
time to fight, you gotta step up.
because I'm still that guy, bro. Because what we've seen is that when he does that, it makes him put on horrible performances, bro. So
Can I do something to you?
his performances is letting you know that that's not the way to go because
Those,
people are booing him, bro.
but the
Can I do
same
something to you?
Exactly.
style made him
People
a
are viewing.
multi-division champion. Remember that. So you have to look at
He fought
both
ignored.
sides. His
Can I?
performance might be boring at times, but he still became a
Oh
champion.
man. No, this
Multi-division
is
But
what
he's
champion.
this.
never. But what I'm telling you is his fight against Oscar Valdez when he unified was not boring because he knew he had him. He knew he couldn't fuck with him. His fight when he fought
But the
Jamel
African guy,
Herring was
he
not
fought
boring because
cautious.
he knew he had him. His fight with Conceição was not boring because he knew he had him. His fights only get boring when he feel like he might be in there with somebody that could do something.
He fights cautious when he feels like you might be a threat.
As a prize fighter,
work for him.
As a prize fighter, that's pound for pound number one. Your nuts is supposed to drop when shit get tight.
So my question to you:
that's when you're supposed to be an even bigger dog, bro.
Look at Crawford. Look at Crawford. That man got the dog in him.
What about Crawford?
When Alexander Usyk get in his biggest moments, that's when he fight the hardest. He don't get cautious. That's when he get the most aggressive. That's when he take the most risk.
I hear
that's
you.
When he really put his head on shit.
Well, I'm saying
y'all know I don't like
Shakur Stevenson get booed at home.
I'm not a fan of his, but in Terrence Crawford's biggest moment, that's when he stood on shit the most, bro.
Yo, I hear you guys.
Go back and watch Terrence Crawford.
Ever since Shakur been at 135, I saw him on the decline.
Shakur's been the same fighter from the amateurs.
And maybe that's why in the amateurs, when it got to the big time, Olympics, silver medalist. Maybe that's why when it get to these bigger fights, the bigger name he get, the perform. Like we thought that it was an anomaly with Nakatila, but now this shit is happening regularly where he's over promising and then under delivering on the regular.
How do you 135?
How do you get booed in your hometown?
Yeah, but that's just based on timing. What I'm saying,
how he get booed in his hometown?
I'm not. All right, so here's the thing, right? People may not like his style. I'm not saying people have to like his style.
He don't like his style.
That style
if he liked his style, he wouldn't apologize for it, bro.
That style, that way he fights, it's always been him. So when you say you lost,
it's not, bro.
It was not always him.
I've been watching Shakur.
No, it's not.
Always Shakur.
If he was cool with his style, he wouldn't apologize for it. He apologizes, bro.
No, I get that, but I'm saying he hasn't changed.
So you can't say he's cool with his style or he likes his style. He don't.
No, all I'm saying is the style has been the way he fights has always been the same.
It hasn't.
The way he washed the Japanese guy and the way he was cautious against Edward Santos. That's always been him from 126.
He was not cautious against Yoshino.
He did not move. He didn't move against Yoshino at all, bro. What are you talking about?
That's always been him because Yoshino. He felt like Yoshino wasn't on his level.
Then why did he move so much against Nakatila?
Because Nakatila had a lot of power. He said himself. He said
can literally name multiple fights where he didn't fight the same, bro.
Yeah, he said after Nakatila fight, he said he had a lot of power and it was awkward. So
his
when he
style is not the same, bro. His style depends on the level of threat. If the threat is high, I'm trying to pity pat your ass and I'm trying to just get on down.
Exactly. If he feels like you might be a threat, he's gonna box you. If he feels like
boxing,
F of you,
I gotta stop calling that boxing. That is not boxing.
That is boxing. Yes, that's boxing.
What he
did against
Edwin De La Santos is not boxing.
When you go to the boxing,
they
teach you how to move around, jab,
boxing.
right hands and hooks and uppercuts. Yes, it is boxing.
He's not making him miss and pay. He's not making him pay, bro. He just jumped back on the straight line.
He's doing half of boxing, making motherfuckers.
That isn't boxing. To be honest, boxing is about swimming without getting wet. It's about hitting and not get hit.
Oh man, you know about cliches. What does that mean, though? What does that mean to get swim without getting wet? What does that mean to swim without getting wet?
Yeah, so like to be
because what Floyd Mayweather was doing was swimming without getting wet. No, Shakur don't do that.
Sweet Pea swim without getting wet. Sweet Pea wanted to hurt people.
You said what? Boxing is not just about the sport is not hurt people. It's called boxing.
What you talking about? Do you know who Sweet Pea is?
It's not boxing. It is like you go to a boxing gym. Everything Shakur does, you see in the boxing gym. Therefore,
do you know who Pernell Whitaker? You know who Pernell Whitaker is?
Y'all let me catch a super chat. Shout out to Kiro Black with the 10-piece in the super chat. Just showing some love. Appreciate you, dog. Go ahead, y'all.
Pernell Whitaker was one of the best defensive fighters in boxing history, and he made people hurt. He tried to hurt people.
I'm trying to understand what the fuck boxing hacker meant by being in boxing and not trying to hurt people. What you mean by that?
Boxing is about hitting and not getting hit. That's how when you learn boxing, they teach you how to block punches and hit other people. That's what
But you,
boxing is.
but you said that somebody, when a motherfucker in a boxing or some shit like that,
So
you
yeah,
said
it's not just about
you ain't
hurt.
trying
It's
to
not
hurt
just
them or
about
something.
like attacking somebody. It's about like they're saying that
If
it wasn't
professional
boxing
boxing
only
isn't about hurting people, why do they not have the same rules as amateur
Exactly. I
boxing?
was finna say, bro.
I,
Like,
I'm not. So here's the thing, guys. I'm
Why
saying
do
that what
all the
Shakur does.
fighters in this? Why do all the fighters to a T call this shit the hurt game?
It is a
Because
blood
they're hurt.
sport. It's
But
blood.
idealistically, boxing is about hitting people and not getting hit. It's about being defensively responsible and attacking. That's what boxing is.
So then
And
why
everything
does
you see
I would
Shakur
have more
does.
respect for
Boxing
so
you.
was
then why
Shakur
originally
is
a
the
why
fast-paced
does
idealistic,
sport.
is
The
the
blood
ideal
got
boxer. You know that,
you
right?
didn't
Shakur
answer
is
any
actually
of
the
my
ideal
questions, but
boxer.
It's
that's
not this
fine.
altruistic sport.
Yeah, bro. Like
It is
why
blood.
if what you're saying is true, Shakur Stevenson would not promise to beat people ass and knock
You
people out
can
every time he
die
fights.
in
Two
there.
different things,
They are
bro.
promising to die in there if it takes it.
I'm not
More
denying that.
people get hurt.
I'm
on
saying
some
You
that
got more
gladiator
serious
shit.
injuries.
boxing. You
It's
guys
a
saying that what
gladiator
Shakur does is
sport.
not boxing. That's not
There
true.
was a
What Shakur
scientific
does is
report done
ideally is boxing.
that
That's why he's
there was
considered
a
a
scientific.
boxer, not a boxer puncher. You see
Oh
what I'm
man,
saying?
listen.
They are
There was a
sacrificing their lifespan for our entertainment.
No one's doubting that.
Damn, they
Chief.
trying to
No
put
one's
a
doubting that.
bag. They're trying to put a bag on boxing hacker head. That's crazy.
Listen,
That
nobody
shit,
is doubting
the
that.
shit he be doing, bro. He always trying to break down some shit, man. Man, nobody
What
asked you
you
to
don't
do
want me to
that,
break it
man.
down? It's boxing.
We
Get
don't
Listen,
them,
need
you
you
go
to
to a
do
Paige.
boxing.
that.
Let
I
them
grew up
know,
in a boxing
Paige.
gym. It's literally boxing. What Shakur does is idealistically boxing.
Oh my
no, it's
God.
Idealistically,
not.
yes,
It's
Have
it
you
not
is.
ever
boxing.
He's
have you
It
ideal.
is
seen
That's
not
why I
the
call him. He's
boxing.
not a
rules,
I
boxer
What are
need
Paige?
you
at
puncher.
least,
talking
I need
about,
at
man?
least
Read
Shakur is
the
not a
at
rules
boxer
least
puncher.
a
He's not
hundred.
punching.
dictionary.
He's an
Yo,
ideal
listen.
boxer.
You're
At
wrong. You
least
don't
a
know
That's
what you're
who a
hundred,
talking
boxer
and we can
about.
get
is.
him out
Bro,
of
you
here.
don't know what
The
you're
boxing
talking
hacker is
about.
my guy.
Bro,
That's
you
not
don't know what
true.
you're
Okay,
Y'all
what's
bro,
can't,
real
boxing to
y'all
talk.
you?
can't do
Okay,
that.
You
what's
don't know what you're
boxing?
talking
I'm
about.
serious. Let me know what
You
boxing is.
like
Okay,
I would
what's boxing?
respect you more if you just said, I love Shakur Stevenson.
Has
I'm never
anybody
gonna go
read the
against him.
rules
No.
of Queensberry?
Idealistically, what he's
I
doing
would
is
respect that
it's
more.
not he has
Listen,
an Olympic
just
boxing
say,
style. What do you mean?
bro,
He's a
just say you
boxer.
love him.
He is
Just
a
say you love
boxer.
him.
Shakur Stevenson
Because see, this is what the problem is with
is an
boxing. You got
ideal
people who love their
boxer
favorite
more than
boxer
most
more
other
than they
boxers
love the
are.
sport. You
Yep.
gotta
What are
love the
you
sport
talking about?
more. He's
What are you
not
talking
boxing.
about?
We are all telling you the same thing.
You
What are you
He's
think he
telling
not
love
me?
you
boxing.
think he loves
He is
Shakur
not
Stevenson.
boxing.
You need to
What
hear
is
him
he
talk about
doing?
Devin Haney, boy. You missing something. Shout out to my boy
What?
Marquis with the 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says towards the cause. Damn, boxing hacker. They trying to get you up out of here, bro. That's crazy.
Man, listen, I'm just telling the truth, man. I grew up in a
That's
boxing gym. Look,
crazy.
That's
it's
your truth.
Shakur is
Listen, bro.
idealistically a
It
boxer.
ain't that, bro. It
That's
just be
all it
like you
is.
always trying to break
Like,
shit down. Like, bro, we
bro,
not slow, bro. We don't need to know
ain't
what the
nobody
fucking
He
calling you
is
what
not
slow.
a
boxing mean,
He's
bro.
quintessential boxer.
listen. I don't even remember your name. Listen, at the end of the day, they said what Shakur was doing was not boxing. I'm saying idealistically, he is a boxer. He's not a boxer puncher. What you guys describe as a boxer puncher, he is a boxer. He's boxing.
You can I ask
Hey,
you a question? All right, can I
Yeah,
just ask a question?
yeah. Feel free.
Is Terrence Crawford a boxer?
Boxer puncher.
You think he's a boxer puncher?
Yes.
everybody's a
Holy
boxer
shit.
puncher.
Not everybody. No,
No,
some
he's
people
not
are
a Terrence
idealistically
Crawford is not a boxer puncher. Terrence Crawford is a
Hey,
boxer.
y'all are getting into styles. By definition, all of these dudes are boxers. Like
They are
Yeah,
boxers. But
exactly.
Beterbiev is
Everybody's a
not a
boxer.
boxer.
now we
That
getting
man
into
is a
tactics and
it's,
argument.
it's, but,
Argument. Shout out to Jalen James with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says boxing is a martial art. I haven't heard Sean say much. Sean, what you got for the show, man? What's up?
Salute everyone. Salute. This is my first time being on this show. I've been watching you though, Kale, for a while now. Much respect, brother. Much respect.
Appreciate
Um,
that, man.
it just seemed like to me that when it come down to certain boxers, I'm from Baltimore. Let me say this: when it come down to Shakur, Devin, it's always the amateur thinking, meaning what Boxer Hacker was just saying. Salute to you, Boxer. It's that you got to outpoint someone. It's all about outpointing or hitting and not being hit. And then you said someone was a boxer puncher. All of them are boxer punchers. Because if you're just going to be just up there not punching or trying to stay away from punches, you will never win. Ever. Ever. Um, basically, I came here on the first. This is my first time on the panel. Like I said, basically, I came here to just listen and contradict a lot of things that I've been hearing for the past year. So I'll pass that on to you, Kel.
Already. We got Teach just pulled up on us too. Let me get Teach in the building. Teach, what's up?
Man, I can't believe you guys put a bounty on Boxing Hacker. Like, he was up here spitting truth, man. Like, everything you said was 100% right.
Who's your favorite fighter, Teach?
Shakur.
Okay,
Bingo.
go ahead.
Nah, but
Go
listen.
ahead, cook.
Listen.
Go ahead and cook. Yeah?
The best boxers, right, are boxers who could handle multiple styles. The best boxers are people who could adjust, right? Adjust their tactics during the fight. The best boxers are the versatile ones, and the best boxers are the intelligent ones. I mean, I get it. You guys like aggression, which is good. I like aggression too, but that's not all that counts during boxing. So when you brought up the Shakur fights, right, KO? He had to adjust in those fights. He had to adjust against Sankatila. He had to adjust against Santos because his hands was hurt, and the people who he could beat,
He had to
fought
adjust
them.
against Artem.
Yeah. Nah, well, Shakur usually fights that way because he was beating Artem, right?
No, I've never seen him struggle to cut off the ring like that. But go ahead, I'm listening.
And the boxers who you feel he could beat, he's gonna beat them up. That's how you adjust. He adjusted.
I prefer fighters that stand on business all the time, all the time.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Like David Benavidez, Archie Beterbiev, Tank Davis, Jesse Van Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
Fight how they talk.
But there's nothing wrong with
Tank
that,
Davis a
right?
boxer?
You like
Is
it.
Tank
I'm
Davis a
not done yet.
boxer?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with that. You like aggressive boxers, which is good. But I'll put myself in a scenario, right? If I'm fighting Artur Beterbiev, right? You think I'm just gonna stand there and fight the dude? The dude is gonna knock me out. So what do you expect me to do? I gotta adjust, right? I gotta fight intelligently. I'm not gonna stand there and let the guy.
But I was pulling for Bivol.
They want you. That's what they want Shakur to get knocked out.
No, we
that's
just
not
basically
true.
saying he need to engage
That's
more.
what they want him to
And
do. They
Tank is
want him
a
to get
boxer
knocked
puncher
out.
too.
Thank you.
They want him
I
to
was
stand
pulling
in
for
front of
Bivol.
them and get knocked the fuck out.
What's the fighter on y'all top 5 all-time list that's not aggressive? Can somebody point him out to me?
That's not aggressive.
Yeah,
I
top
like
five
CK.
all-time, top 5 all-time fighter that's not aggressive.
I mean,
But when you say aggressive,
I like the Floyd Mayweather
Pernell Whitaker. Let's talk about Pernell.
Aggressive is in they fight how they fight because they believe in themselves no matter what. They gonna fight, they fight.
I like the
I don't
Floyd
think,
Mayweather versus
but saying that, I don't think Terrence Crawford is like that.
Crawford
Crawford is not like that. Yeah.
No,
Floyd versus Zab was a
Crawford is going to fight how he fight. He gonna look for his openings. He trying to use that creative counter punching no matter who he in the ring with, and he gonna try to put your ass out of there no matter who it is. He's standing on business.
And that's what makes him a boxer puncher versus
But
a
no,
boxer.
he's not. See,
That's
I would call Terrence Crawford a boxer.
What I'm asking is, what all-time great fighter allowed themselves to have their fight style dictated and predicated on who they were fighting against?
Wait,
none of the answer y'all looking for is none of them.
Yeah,
I have to disagree.
I have to disagree with that knockout.
I have to disagree, man.
Okay, who?
Crawford.
Zab versus
It was 2 of us.
What? First of all, Zab versus Floyd. Floyd took over that fight when he went into his high guard and started stepping to him.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? Bro, do you watch these fights, bro?
Yeah. What I watched the fight? I watched the multiple
that was one of the most aggressive star-making performances of Floyd's career when Zab was outworking him. The speed was a little bit too much. And he said, "You know what? Fuck this shit." He put that high guard on, start coming forward and timing his ass and beating his ass up, making Zab damn near want to quit. What you talking about, bro?
Okay, so you mean
Hey, Kale, what I see somebody
older than me, let me know if I'm tripping.
What
No,
if a
you right.
boxer
No, when
Knockout,
you
can't
but
said
do
just
that,
that?
I
like
thought you meant
the
like
No,
knockout.
Tim
you
Bradley
right.
versus
I saw that
Usman.
fight because he
Yeah,
But
got he
knockout.
made his
But
ass
wait,
so
hold on.
frustrated that he couldn't make it.
Hey, yo,
Pay, hold on, Pay.
Hold on, let me just say
You know
this. Let me
how
just get
you
this
know
off real
how
quick.
aggressive is it? You know how aggressive it is. You know how much you gotta believe in yourself to sit in that pocket with Canelo Alvarez for 12 rounds and say, "Nigga, I'm so cold. I'm gonna be right here. You gonna miss everything, and I'm gonna give you a fucking lesson, bitch. I ain't running. I'm
That's
not
how I
moving
want
around the ring.
Shakur to fight.
I'm about to do
Yep.
you dirty.
Yep.
That's
Whether I got
exactly
power,
how Shakur supposed to
whether
fight.
you think I got power or not, guess what? You ain't walking through these bitches. What's up?
Exactly. That's how
call,
he's supposed
call
to
that.
fight.
okay,
Listen,
I get
bro.
it.
But
No, no, no,
All
no,
right,
no.
they're not
all
gonna
right.
Not
fight like
compared
that.
to
I
Shakur
agree. They're
Stevenson.
not
He
gonna
said
fight like
When
that,
has
Pay.
Shakur ever done that?
Tim Bradley
When has
versus
So
Shakur
Usman.
ever
again,
done that?
So you
we talking all time great shit. We talking ATG shit. What
yeah.
ATG didn't stand on business when it came time?
All-time great fight.
It's no one. Don't think. It's no one.
That's
Thank
Yeah.
not
you,
true.
bro. That's the point.
Yeah.
That is
I
a
That's not
mean,
true.
major flaw.
you could go to Willie Papp, and he won a round without even throwing a punch. So I don't know if it's no one.
Oh my lord.
But if we're
Mm,
just talking about fighters that in our generation,
mm.
that's an interesting question. I don't know.
I
You
don't.
gotta
None
think
of
about
them,
Listen,
that.
bro.
I heard
None of them.
someone say Sweepy would
So
Sweepy would throw them things.
how do you guys suggest
I
Sweet
said
fighting?
Pea
Sweet
would
Pea.
How
not
do you guys
only
I
suggest
said that.
fighting?
Sweet Pea. Here's the thing, bro. What people got to understand, dog. Like aggressive don't mean going for knockouts.
Right.
I think we're talking from some people's what we're talking about is Sweet Pea was a defensive wizard, but guess what he did? I don't give a fuck if it's Roberto Duran. I don't give a fuck if it's Oscar De La Hoya. I don't give a fuck who I'm in the ring with. Bitch, I'm Sweet Pea. You can't hit me this head movement on 10. I'm gonna make you look stupid and I'm gonna get on down on your ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm not changing the way I fight. I'm not finna move how I don't usually move. I'm in this bitch. I'm Sweet Pea. What's happening? I'm gonna make you miss and make you look stupid the whole
And,
goddamn
Do you
time. I'm
remember the
fighting
Gary
and,
the game
Russell fight?
no matter who I'm in the ring with.
Do
So
you
and
he
remember
Sweet
Gary
Pea would
adjusted
Russell
to
try
be
to
beating
more
hurt
Shakur
people
defensive,
too.
Stevenson?
right? So he
But listen,
adjusted to be
Remember that
more
guy's from
defensive, right?
when Gary Russell
my
was
point with
undefeated?
bringing up Sweet Pea was that he was defensive, but at the same time, he would try to hurt his opponent.
Exactly.
Hey,
Shakur
Exactly.
Stevenson
Dale,
doesn't
do you
do
remember
that.
that fight?
Shakur
Gary Russell
Stevenson not
versus
trying to hurt anybody. He
Casamar or
just
something
wants to
like
get
that.
a win.
The
He
last
don't
fight.
want
yeah,
you
he
to.
wants to
He
get a
don't want to
win.
mix it up. He don't
Okay.
want to. What is that? This is not the amateurs. This is pro boxing. You don't
Listen.
play.
You
Listen, I'm
win,
saying they
you
always
move
want to
But
be
he
on.
said
respectful
it's
of
Somebody
not
the
the
got to
game.
answer
beat
to
you.
pro boxing.
And
What do
this
you
is
You
do?
win,
professional
you
boxing.
get titles, and they got to take your title, and you keep getting money.
All
I
right,
think
then.
that's
I
what
want to see
Shakur
Shakur
doing.
Stevenson. I want to
You
see. I want to
win,
see
you
Shakur.
continue.
But
You,
do you know the
you keep
difference between
going.
You
like
sound like
You don't
Canelo
have to knock
fan.
nobody
You
out.
sound like a
Let me
Canelo
catch
fan.
this money
but do you
real
know the
quick.
Shakur
difference between
Stevenson. I
like
want
being
to
an
see him
amateur
fight
Let me
And
Cruz.
guess
catch
I
what?
want
hey,
Shakur
And guess
Stevenson.
what?
Come on,
And guess
man.
what? At the end of Shakur career, he's gonna be able to walk
let me catch this
around,
money real
have
quick.
no CTE, and
Terrence,
he'll be good.
Terrence, let me catch his money real quick. Shout out Andre Noble with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, for your hard work, fam. Appreciate you, dog. Shout out to my boy Kiro Black with that 10-piece in the super chat. Every fighter gets brought out of their comfort zone. When it happens to Shakur, we're going to find out if he going to bitch up or stand on business. It happened to all the kings. It'll happen to him. See, the thing is, Kiro Black, I think I already know the answer. And teaching Terrence is going to be highly disappointed. We're going to see, though.
I mean
Yeah,
fights
let me
are
see.
I'm
but
not
when he
gonna
had
be just.
he said
I'm
for
not
I'll
gonna be
amateur,
listen.
disappointed
I'll give
because
Shakur
he's gonna
Stevenson
win the
credit for
fight.
this. I'll
I'm
give
good as
Shakur
long as
Stevenson.
he win.
so when he
Bro,
Listen,
said
Shakur Stevenson get credit for me for this.
I'm telling
He
y'all
called
right
out
now,
that chief.
that Zapata fight can get ugly, bro.
I don't know.
That's
It
when
can
he
get
Nah,
really
ugly,
gonna
bro.
get tested.
he
That's
ain't
when he
gonna
really
land
gonna get
nothing on
tested.
Shakur. Y'all gonna
There again,
find out.
Oh,
I think
there
you're
again,
gonna
Pay.
Shakur is
easy.
not
okay. Let
landing.
his ass
He's gonna
jump
be
back on the
throwing a
straight
lot of
line if he want
punches.
It's
to.
gonna be easy
He's gonna
fight
be throwing a lot of punches and missing.
Let him jump
Okay.
back
Not
on the
hitting
straight line if
nothing.
he want to.
All right, bro. Okay. It could get
Well,
Why
Let him
does
ugly.
jump back on the
everybody think?
straight line if
Why
he
does
want to.
everybody think that
Telling you.
Shakur is unhittable? I mean, he's going to get hit, but here's
Not
the thing
many,
about
not
it: when he
much.
do get hit, okay, but when it only takes one,
He
especially
ain't
from
not
gonna.
the
if he keep
homie,
running.
It'll be a
especially
With
from the
glancing
Shakur
homie.
shot.
fight, he gonna
But
run
what
all
I'm
night.
saying is,
Okay, but he
what
gonna
I'm
win the
saying
fight.
is, he's going to have to sooner or later take them brittle hands and throw them things. He's going to sooner or later have to do it. He's going to have to stand on what he's supposed to do to win that fight because
Nah, he's
He
it's
not.
needs them
not
boxing
getting hit.
moves.
Not
Like he
He's
just
don't
not
getting
he
gonna
hit,
needs
and
them
you
stand
thinking
boxing
on.
these
moves.
amateur rules are always going to work, work, not get hit and be hit.
That's his
Judges
game.
don't look like that in the pros.
That's his game. Just
Yo,
like Knockout said, that's his game. Nobody gonna take him out of his game, bro. He ain't gonna take Shakur out of his game.
Hold on, y'all. Let me address a couple comments. Ramon Sefu says, "Do you realize Shakur don't lose rounds? He lost 5 rounds to De Los Santos on 2 scorecards. Try again." Then GQ127 says, "I bet you $1,000 Shakur gonna smoke Zepeda. I bet you won't hit this link."
And
So
I
there's
bet
some,
you
there's
10.
some,
I,
He
I,
gonna
so
smoke.
I,
there's
I
something
agree
that I
with him. He
agree with
gonna
KO on.
dominate Zepeda. He gonna
There's
dominate
something
him.
I agree with KO on, right? Shakur's gonna have to fight Tank a different way. He's gonna have to show the,
Exactly.
he's gonna
I
have
think
to
he needs
show
to make that fight
he's gonna
boring.
have to show the judges I think aggression like KO says. But the thing
No,
with
I don't
Shakur,
think
right?
so.
Now I take Mario
He's gonna
Barrios
have to
over
show
Shakur
something to the
Stevenson.
judges to win
No,
because
if he
so the
fight,
judges
Shakur needs
if
to
he
make
fight
gauge
that
like
fight
anything like
so
he
aggression.
fought De
boring.
Los
But
Santos, he not getting them rounds, bro. I'm telling you, like he
You
not
yeah,
never
getting
but
know,
them
but
I
You
rounds.
said
but I
good
believe
night.
Paid,
but
he
I
gonna get
believe if
robbed. Is that
Shakur
what
is
you
that's
said,
his
intelligent,
Paid?
style.
I
Paid,
There's
they
believe
other
gonna
if
fights
rob
that
Shakur is
he
him.
can use that
intelligent
can
and
work
his
it.
game plan
No,
so much.
bro, that's not no. If he fight anything like he fought De Los Santos, bro, he is not getting those fucking
So
rounds.
they gonna
Stop
We
it.
rob
don't
him.
know
That's
that.
what you
We
Shakur's
don't
saying,
gonna
know
have a
that.
Paid.
He's
game
not
We
getting
plan.
don't know
robbing.
that.
Paid, that's what
Hold on.
you saying.
That's his best.
If he
He
went
won't be aggressive.
4-2, that's
That's not.
4-2, bro.
He's never been
If he
aggressive
went
in his
five
career
and
like that.
two,
So why
it's
are you
five-two.
dividing?
KO is
Hey,
definitely
so
right
Can I
about
say
what
What
the
if
something,
judges
please?
see these
Can I
days.
say
bro,
something, please?
again, bro. Terrence, it's not true. What if he out punches somebody 5-2 and his 5 or jabs that don't do shit, but the other 2 guys is hooks to the body that makes
well,
Shakur
he
burn.
ain't getting hit hard. That's what I'm saying.
Fight
Y'all
like
know
that,
he
bro.
don't get hit hard.
But
If
see,
he
here's the
gets hit
problem.
hard, yeah. Knockout,
Here's
yeah,
the
but he
problem.
ain't. How many times do y'all see him get hit clean?
But
Yeah,
here's
he
the
didn't get
problem.
shit clean
When
that
when
fight at
when
all.
when and
Knockout, how
if,
many times you see Shakur get hit clean like
I
that?
seen him
but
get
here's the problem. Here's the
hit
problem,
clean a few
Terrence.
times.
A few
When and
times,
if he
yeah, but
ever
not
fight Tank,
much.
when and if he ever fight Tank, y'all got to keep remembering. You keep saying that he's not going to get hit. You Tank is very, very, very good at cutting off the ring. So sooner or later, he gonna get him in that corner.
Nah,
He's gonna
bro.
get him in that
We gonna
corner.
have to see
They
that
Cause
in the
already
fight.
that's
they
the
already
core.
done
That's
sparred,
his
bro.
We don't
He
know.
strength.
knocked the
I
roof
think
out his
the
mouth.
question is
They
who's
That's
took
his.
him
faster.
to the
Tank or
dentist
Shakur?
already, bro.
Yeah, the question is gonna be
That was,
What the fuck are y'all
he had
talking about?
headgear
Tank can't hit
on.
him. He sent
He
him to
had
the dentist
headgear
already,
on.
bro.
He had headgear on. He had headgear on. He not gonna get pinned in the corner. That's Shakur game. Of
So
course, if he gets,
his defense, he gonna magically get faster.
huh?
Right.
Shakur's fast.
Every
Shakur's
time
very
He
if
gonna
fast.
Tank
magically get
attack,
And
faster. Like
so it's
I'm
Tank.
telling y'all how this gonna go down.
they've already shared the ring, and Tank Davis had no problem hitting him before, bro.
That's
That's
not
what
true.
headgear on.
That's not
And
true.
look, I'm gonna
Does
give you
headgear make you? Does
a little
headgear make you a
inside
different
scoop.
person?
Kale,
It
Did
Let
he
me
makes
give
make
you
him
a
you
little
look.
inside
somebody else?
scoop.
What it's gonna make
Look,
when there's no headgear, he's gonna know he can't let him get him in the corner. That's all
Yeah.
I'm
let me
saying.
give
I
you
mean,
some. Let me give you some
Shakur
inside scoop
It's
that
So
different
y'all
under the
might not
lights.
know.
his path to victory is
It's
to take
different under the lights.
his path to victory is to take the most accurate power puncher we have in boxing, and he gonna make him not land shit.
Not
hey,
much.
Yeah.
hey,
And
Not much.
boxer
Hey,
make it
let
boring.
me give
Not
you some
much.
Make it
inside
very.
scoop real
He
quick.
makes
Yeah,
the
Kale,
y'all
fight
gonna
That
boring.
see
two
with
He makes
story,
Shakur.
boxing
Y'all
the
gonna
outside. That's
now
y'all
that
gonna
two
see.
story is true. That two story is true.
I know
Trust
it's
me
true.
on that.
I don't lie.
Trust me on that.
I'm
I
not
know.
saying he lying.
Once again, I'm very close to that. I'm from Baltimore. Trust me, I'm from Baltimore,
Okay,
Pennsylvania Avenue.
okay. So may I ask you? Okay, so he did that. So how did the whole sparring go? Don't tell me that he hit him and broke his tooth. How did the whole sparring go?
they ain't
Talk to
make it.
me.
He ended up having to leave.
So they got the
I think
ring.
that
He
was
punched
cat,
him in the
man.
mouth and he quit.
He had to leave.
No, of course it ain't.
No,
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 Of
no.
no,
course,
no,
Talk to me
no.
about the whole
No,
sparring.
no, no. They had good work. They were supposed to have 2 sparring sessions. They
yep,
sparred the first time. That's when
yep,
Tank caught that nigga, fucked his tooth up. Shakur ain't
yep.
really know his tooth was gonna be fucked up. He came back the next day. They're like, "What's up? We sparring again." He like, "Nah, I gotta go to the dentist. Gotta get
I
my shit
got
fixed."
to and went straight
But
to the
Shakur said that was
airport.
a lie, though.
Yeah,
So I
y'all
don't
just
Okay,
buy that.
adding
so
extra
I'm
Shakur
shit
said
to
that
saying,
that,
was all
man.
cat.
other than
Y'all
the
adding
mouth,
extra shit to
that's all
that.
that happened. That's the only thing that happened. So Shakur
Bro,
didn't do nothing in the fight.
what I'm telling you
Hey,
is,
hey,
bro,
hey, hey, Mr.
it's
Terrence,
not
have
it's
you ever
Chaos,
not a,
seen?
it's not
Chaos
it's not a
spiced it up
single
a bit.
fighter from 130 to 140 that's about to stay away from Tank Davis Davis without getting hit for 12 rounds, bro. He too good.
I'm saying he's going
That's my
knock
point.
out. I'm not saying he's not.
I
he
can't wait for the
is
fight
going to
to
get
happen so
hit.
we can settle this, man.
He is going to get hit, but he's not going to hit with nothing
I
clean.
think Shakur is way nicer than
Stick to
people.
No,
135,
but turn.
Stick to
He's
135.
never been hit by anyone like Tank. That's my point. What is
A
he
lot
going
of
to
people
do
haven't.
when he get hit by Tank? What is
Run
he going
around
to
the
do?
ring,
He
run
got to
around
get
the
him
ring,
hit
trying to
clean,
survive and giving
but
away
he's
rounds.
got to hit him clean to knock
And
you
you don't think
out.
he's not? You don't
Nope.
think he's not going to hit him clean?
Nope.
Let me
Nope.
They were saying that. They were saying that
This
about
nigga
Frank. He's
smoking dick,
finally
bro.
fighting a black.
Not
He's
going to
finally
hit him
fighting an
clean.
athletic.
smoking
He's
dick,
finally
bro.
fighting an athletic person. Tank ain't gonna be able to hit nobody. Hit him clean. What
He's not going
happened?
to hit Shakur clean.
Last person
What
follows
happened?
Shakur's elite.
What makes
No.
you think nigga the
If
nigga
Tank
jump
is
back on a
elite,
straight line, bro? What the
Shakur's
fuck? Like I
elite.
don't understand.
man.
See,
have you
that's the
ever
thing.
have you
Y'all, we
ever
agree
Tank
that
is gonna
Tank
set
elite,
him
but when
up.
we say Shakur elite, y'all don't want to agree. That's what y'all gonna find out.
nah
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
what I'm
elite,
I
but
think
so
what
is
I'm
I
telling
think
Shakur.
people are
you
gonna be
is
really
Please.
what
awakened
I'm
when they
telling
see
you
Shakur
is
at his best.
every single person that has ever shared the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis has been hit more and has been hit harder than they ever been hit in their fucking life. It will be no
Fact.
different for Shakur Stevenson, bro.
He's never
Facts.
fought anybody
I'm not
like
saying
Shakur.
I'm not saying Tank Davis is going to connect on him like he connected on Pedraza, or he going to be able to hit him as easy as he was able to hit Mario Barrios. I am saying Shakur is going to get hit more, and he is going to get hit cleaner than anyone has ever hit him in his entire professional
And
career,
he's
because
gonna
that is
clinch.
what happens when you fight better fighters, bro.
But then you have to give
He's
Shakur his
gonna
own
clinch.
too.
I
You gotta
promise you.
say
Once he get
Tank
them,
has got
once the ring
more
get cut off, he's
more
gonna
shots than he
clinch.
ever
Clinch.
missed in his
Don't
whole
say
life.
that too
Yeah,
loud.
Against
yeah,
Shakur
Shakur
Shakur,
gonna
no,
gonna
go
no,
ahead and
clinch.
tell him.
yes.
That's what I
He
want to
gonna
see
do
what's
that.
going to happen when he do get hit.
That is 100% true boxing hacker. He
Yeah.
landed on Frank Martin less than he landed on a lot of fighters, but Frank still felt that shit.
I mean, no doubt. I guess we'll see. Like I said,
That could definitely happen.
I can't wait for the
I
fight
mean,
to
Tank could
happen.
knock
But I
Who
think
Shakur
has
out.
a
Tank
lot of people
fought
are like
as
underestimating Shakur and
defensively
his
skilled
power.
as
Just need,
Shakur?
just need
That's
Shakur's
the
every
thing
power
y'all
is
single
not
very
That is
good
a
answering.
low level. That is a
and
low level
very
argument
efficient.
because the answer is nobody, and it's nobody per
Okay,
se.
okay.
Now
So
flip that though.
Nobody per
Flip that
se.
though. Flip
But
that.
that's
what we can
that.
safely say, which y'all won't address when we talk mentality, when we talk dog, when we talk fighting, there is a chance. There is a chance, and I think it's very highly likely, but I'll err on the side of Shakur fans. You have to at least admit that there is a chance that Tank can box with Shakur Stevenson just fine.
Oh
Even
yeah,
if you think Shakur is
See,
a better
that's where
boxer.
I'm going to
Shakur
disagree with
even
you.
admitted that.
there's no doubt.
Shakur even
I
admitted
feel
That's
like
where I
that shit.
disagree.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Even the people that got Shakur winning, if you don't admit that there's a chance Tank can box with Shakur, you don't know what you're looking at. So you have to admit that. And then what we
And he,
all know to be true, there's absolutely no shot that Shakur can fight with Tank.
So KO,
None
I think
absolutely,
whatsoever.
so
we know
KO, I
that
think this
because
is
he
a
don't have the
50-50
power. We
fight,
get
right?
that.
I will agree
So
with you there,
so
Kale. I
so
think
we got a
like
guy, we got a guy that can box with the other one, but the other one can't fight with him.
He can't outbox Shakur.
no,
That's it.
but
And he
remember
not knocking him
that
out.
You can't say
Tank
that,
can't beat
bro.
Shakur
You
too.
That's what
can't
I'm
say
saying.
that.
I can say
That's
it. That's
that's
my
the
Right.
opinion.
But
And
that's
Okay,
why
that's cool.
That's
I
my
definitely can say,
opinion.
I
and I
respect it.
definitely can say
Here's
that
my
this is not
opinion.
going. That fight would never go 8 rounds. Never.
Okay,
I don't think
KO,
you guys are
All I,
fighting,
Never.
man. But
all I know is
this
this,
is
bro.
the
I think
disrespect
Shakur
Shakur
can
get.
surprise you guys.
That's like mad
All I know is
disrespect.
I
this,
might be
dog.
wrong, but I think Shakur gonna surprise a lot of
All I know
people.
is this, bro. For every fighter, they get to a point where it's a motherfucker that can make them fight. Teach, you got to echo.
You got echo, yeah.
And we see what happens when somebody try to make Shakur fight a little bit. He get on his bike.
Okay.
If you are gonna be great, somebody gonna make your ass fight. And he do not want to find out if he can fight or not. Go dog for dog when it's Tank Davis. He need to find that shit out early. That's why I think this is a pay to fight is a good fight for him. I got questions about whether or not he can get through it. But if we take their names out of it, bro, what y'all like, if we take Shakur name away, and I told you that Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting somebody that don't like no power, somebody who got brittle hands, and somebody that's going to allow Tank Davis to fight on his front foot all fucking night, you would tell me that Tank Davis is going to watch that motherfucker. The only problem is that y'all like Shakur Stevenson, so you refuse to acknowledge that, bro.
But the
No,
No, because
person
we
has
watch him
defense, though.
fight.
Shakur's
Knockout is
defense is
based on us
crazy.
You know
watching him
his
fight.
hands.
We don't know.
You know his
Yeah,
hands.
you said that, and we
Listen to
ain't
what
never
you know.
seen this
really
guy
crazy.
fight. Yeah, you're right.
You know his hands are brittle, and he can't keep Tank
Y'all
off.
keep. So
And
was
Shakur knows how to
Floyd's
maneuver the
hands
He's
position
was
gonna be able to be
brittle.
on
really
his front
well.
foot the
Floyd's hand
entire
was
night. And you know Shakur Stevenson is not gonna fight Tank Davis, nothing how he talk about him. You know he's not
I
gonna
don't
stand on
think.
nothing he say about him. But you still favor that guy. Good luck
Yeah.
with that shit.
So because position,
luck
Shakur's
with that
positioning
shit,
is
bro.
crazy though.
Hey,
Like the way Shakur positions himself is really good. Like he knows
When
how to
that
get out of
Y'all
position
y'all
at
keep
like a
y'all
small
keep
range
talking.
to get back
Y'all keep
into it.
talking like Tank have no ring
Nobody's saying that.
IQ
I'm
or
not
none of that.
saying
Y'all keep
that.
talking
Nobody's
I'm
saying
not
that. You have to
saying
give,
that.
you
We're
have to
not
give each
saying that at
fighter
all.
their
We're
qualities.
not saying
You
that.
Tank's a great
making it
puncher.
seem like
Tank's
you're
a
making
great
it seem
boxer.
like the
But
nigga can
Tank's
never be
positioning
hit,
isn't like Shakur's
and
positioning.
then you say he can't be hit clean.
Clean.
Who
He's
knows?
not gonna get hit
Oh
Who
my
clean.
knows?
God!
Hey,
that
shout
nigga
out,
KO
still
might
shout
be
got
out,
more
right.
shout
chance
out,
But
than
the
Tank.
other,
Do you
shout
KO
out,
might
know?
be
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry about that.
hey, shout out 2-6 Boxing being a member for 12 months. That KO asked him what pound for pound fighter Shakur fought. The answer is 0.
Tank ain't fought one either.
Well, neither one of them fought a pound for
I
pound
know Tank
fighter.
beat more
What two
champions than
cents
Devin
talking
Haney
Nah,
about?
fought
I
combined.
think she going back to when somebody told me that Shakur Stevenson fought a pound for pound fighter named Jamel Herring yesterday.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
Well, I
I remember
nah,
that.
man.
none of
I ain't
that.
say
But
that.
I heard that.
Yeah,
but
I never heard say
Shakur
that.
fought more
shout out
champions than
Bradley.
Tank did.
Shout out Bradley with the 5-piece in soup chat. Tank gonna knock Shakur the F out when he catches him clean. No if. Tank is very accurate, way more accurate than Shakur, and he a dog. Shakur not, bro.
Okay, but
Being a dog
I
don't mean don't work
he's
believe
for him.
y'all.
accurate
I
against
can't
He
believe
he's
y'all are
accurate
picking
those
a
fighters
guy.
against
don't have the
being a dog.
defense that Shakur has. Yeah.
Y'all are going with a guy that allow fans to dictate how you fight, bro. Like y'all, dog.
I think if Tank goes and try and move forward and knock him out, I think Tank's gonna miss all night.
And then what if Tank put him in the trick bag since he knows Shakur
Hey,
Stevenson's footwork on the
I
front
got a
foot is
question.
trash? What
Kale,
if Tank put him on the trick bag and then fight off the back foot? What's Shakur
Kale,
gonna do then?
That would be
Well,
Kale.
if we fight off the back foot, we're gonna have a boxing
interesting.
match.
Hey, Kale.
But Shakur gonna dominate.
Then
He
you
better
might
not
have
do
to.
that.
Then both of them might have to stay in the pocket. Then what's gonna
Kale.
happen?
We ain't gonna say Shakur ain't standing in no pocket, bro.
Good.
Oh, we know that.
Yo,
Shakur
Tank is
hits
the
and
better
don't get hit.
counterpuncher.
Remember what Shakur does. He hits and don't want to get hit. That's it. And he should win.
Don't
One
want
of
to get
Yeah,
y'all,
he
hit.
don't
one of
want
That's
to.
the
y'all,
He
word.
don't want to
Don't
get
Don't
want
hit.
to
want to
get
get
hit,
hit.
but he
I don't
will
have
He's
a
get hit.
problem with
gonna come
Shakur
out
not
that
getting
bitch
hit.
clean.
I have a problem with Shakur not wanting to fight. He should be ending dudes he
So y'all
fighting
want
with.
to see him
Instead,
with
he
ropes
playing
all on his
around.
face,
he boxes him.
bloody mouth, and all that. Nah, y'all ain't gonna see that with Shakur. Nah, he ain't doing that.
Shakur's not the type of dude that takes chances like
Shakur
that.
ain't gonna see his other tooth no more
He
either
ain't
after that
doing
fight.
that. Y'all
Some
ain't
Who's
fighters
gonna
the
see
better
his
some
face
fighters
counterpuncher?
always
battered
know.
like these
Some
other
fighters always
fighters.
know.
nah,
Shout
bro.
out to
He
KO.
like Floyd. He
It
ain't
gotta
getting
be, it gotta be some menu to where you just stepping on shit. Even if you just beat them up for 12 rounds, you gotta be stepping, bro. You
Mm-mm.
Shout
gotta
out
have
to
I
that.
think I
KO.
think
Shout out
Tank
to
You
the
is
can't be
camera.
Mm-mm.
yelling. You can't be yelling pound for pound fighter and shit when you having trouble cutting off the ring like you Raymond
Shakur should make the
Muratalu.
fight so boring for Tank and just keep him on the outside. I don't think he's
And he's gonna
because that's
lose.
no. If you
How
outscoring,
he
you
gonna
can't
lose?
lose.
I gotta be on the
If you keep
outside
outscoring
landing.
person, yeah,
Man, Tank
Yeah,
gonna
Bro,
cut that ring off. That's what he gonna do. He gonna force that action.
maybe.
Nah,
But then
Shakur
he's
And
gonna
Tank
get
running pound,
once he gets
Tank is
close
gonna be
enough.
aggressive
Shakur
running his
going
he has
counters.
to
Watch.
pivot,
follow
you're
him.
not
and
gonna
he
be
ain't gonna get him.
you're not gonna win
So
against somebody of Tank Davis caliber by running, y'all.
We'll
I
so
see.
know. Say it
I think
again.
I
Say
got
it
I got
again.
a question.
Shakur can
Not gonna
outscore him.
happen,
Yeah.
bro. He gonna have if he we gonna know if he wanna win or if he wanna survive on how he fight, bro.
Who's the
But
better
okay, but
counterpuncher?
knockout. Why are you only gonna blame Shakur if it's a boring fight? Doesn't Tank have to cut off the ring?
I didn't say
He's
boring.
the man, right?
I
He's the
said
pound for
I
pound face
said
of boxing.
I didn't say boring. I said if he wants to win, he's gonna come to fight. If he
No, but
want
I'm
to
saying
survive, he's gonna come to run.
if Tank
Simple.
don't do what y'all saying he gonna do, and it's like a boring fight where Shakur wants it, why y'all gonna blame Shakur?
Because Tank is gonna
Tank is the face of boxing, right?
because Tank is gonna be the one trying to make the fight, and Shakur is gonna be the one trying to survive.
You
That's
know
why
what's
people
funny?
think
Okay,
it's
Let's
but I'm
break
something.
just
this
saying who
down.
you
Devin against
blaming
The
though.
same
Devin
reason.
versus
I mean,
Ryan.
look at that. Like, think about it, bro. He's the blame. People blame him for the Edwin fight. Edwin was the one going forward. Shakur was the one fighting negative. They gonna do that shit times 100. If it's
Yeah,
Tank the
that's
one
fine. But
coming forward and
You
he the
know
one
why
moving
Shakur
fast with
was
all the
Hands
dominant
goddamn
though.
time,
though.
We
Hands
need to
was
they gonna
blame
for
on
dominant.
sure
the
blame
I
that
don't
nigga,
see
bro.
Shakur took the win. Shakur
I
should
don't
have.
see
I
why
break
y'all
this
should blame
down.
Shakur.
But if
You
that fight
already
went
know
that
what
way,
Shakur
If
game
hey,
is.
KO,
Tank
if
Tank
definitely
Tank
know
gonna
what
goes
force it.
Shakur
forward,
game
if
Cause
is.
he
he's
got
an
his
ace
So
guard
he
up,
can
fighter.
go
If
in
Then
there
he's gonna
he got
see
and
no
your
do
Tank,
shot.
just
drop.
like
if
gonna have
like
to be
y'all
aggressive.
said, he did to Frank. Just keep attacking and let's see what happens.
Yeah, if
Do
you're
just
Shakur
like you
He
Stevenson,
did to
knocked his
Frank.
ass out.
let's
Yeah,
just
He
say
yeah,
you're
going
that's
down
what
there,
I
knocked his
want.
ass
I
out.
want to keep
Y'all
that
take
same
Tank as
energy.
a headhunter.
Keep that
Y'all
same
take
energy. Combat him just like you did Frank. Disrespect him. That's what
I
I
only
want to
think
see.
But
Tank
see,
should
here's
be
the
Hold
thing
on,
about
hold
it.
on, hold
Frank.
on, hold on.
I want to
Frank
see
hit
that.
harder. Frank hit
I want
harder
to
He
than,
see him.
didn't
Brittle
disrespect
Hayes.
Frank,
I mean,
bro.
this is cool.
He didn't
He
And there's
just
disrespect
multiple
Frank.
totally
ways to knock out
disrespected
someone.
Bro, I
Frank
don't know.
and
Let me
just
get
kept
let me
walking
get to
forward.
the homie.
Do that against Shakur.
Let me get to Windy City, but let me say this. He did not disrespect Frank. Terrence, he respected him. He felt him out. He went to the body early to slow him down. A lot of people think that it was the headshots and shit. Tank rolled a left hand to Frank Martin like the 4th round and
Went to the
came back to
chest.
the uppercut and caught him right in his fucking sternum. Frank Martin's feet was never the same after that. He stopped moving around, bro. So
Real
he
Shout
quick,
out
played
to
it.
KO.
KO.
Nah,
Real
he
quick,
got
That's
KO.
what I was
tired.
gonna
In the
go
He
first
back
got
to.
round,
tired,
in the
bro.
fifth round,
Let me
in the fifth
finish.
Shakur ain't
round.
gonna get tired
Let me
like that,
finish.
bro.
Let me finish. He did not disrespect him because he played it slow. He let Frank wear out. He went to the body to break him down. And even when he had him reeling, he still kept his distance, jumped in with his shot, stayed defensively responsible, and got him the fuck up out of that very methodical performance. He did not
It
disrespect
was.
Frank.
It was a beautiful performance, but she ain't
But
gonna.
you said he
Shakur is
disrespected him.
not gonna get tired though. Knockout. Shakur not gonna get tired like that,
You
bro.
don't know
Body
that. You
shots
ain't
get
never
you
seen. You
tired.
ain't
He
never.
had all
Body
that
shots
muscle.
get
You
you
He
ain't
had
never
tired.
all that
seen pro
muscle
season.
on.
You
He
ain't never
shouldn't. You
seen.
can't come in there with all
You
that muscle
never
like that.
seen
Shakur ain't
pro
coming in there
season
with
under
all
that
that
type of
muscle.
pressure, bro.
Come on, man.
You don't
Sir,
know
body
Shakur
that.
got
shots get you
tired.
tired.
Do
If
you
you ever
realize?
got if you
And when you
if you
punch,
ever
when you
been in the
punch,
ring,
do you understand, bro? And then when they said you can go, do you understand when you punch as hard as Tank and you as good of a counter punch and your timing is good? It don't take an accumulation of body shots to change the fight. It take one, and you could be fucked up for rounds at a time trying to get your shit back together.
Yep.
All it takes is one body shot to fuck up everything you had with your movement, bro.
So knockout.
Shakur
You
by
don't think that
decision.
So
him coming in
knockout.
all
hey, tell
muscular had anything to do with
Shakur,
his stamina? I'm asking you,
Go
knockout.
ahead, go ahead, Windy City. What's up, bro?
shout out to KO, shout out to the panel. How y'all doing today?
We
And you
chilling,
took the
bro.
words right out of my mouth. Appreciate it. Uh, you took the words right out of my mouth. It's multiple ways to knock out your opponent, not just head hunting. From y'all point of view, y'all think just Tank is a head hunter. He is not a head hunter. He's gonna go to Shakur's body over and over again. He's gonna cut off that ring. He's gonna make it small. He's gonna wear his legs down where Shakur can't move anywhere.
Put some money
Tank
on
is
that.
very explosive.
When did that happen though, bro?
It
Hold on,
happens every fight.
let him finish, bro.
Against Shakur?
I'm talking about with
Ali, you
Tanks.
got a lot of
I
feedback,
mean,
bro, and
that's
I
a
think you got me
possibility,
playing in the
but like
background.
I said,
Go on mute, Ali, and then come off mute when you're ready to talk. Go ahead, Wendy.
I'm talking about Tank's game plan. I'm not talking about Shakur's game plan. I'm talking about Tank's game plan.
that's
It's
usually
to
the game
make that
behind.
ring
Let
small.
him talk,
Come on, man, let
boxing
me
hat.
talk.
Let him
My
finish,
bad.
bro.
Tank game plan is to cut off that ring when he got his opponent on the back foot, make that ring small. He's a great counterpuncher. He's explosive. He's fast. He got great IQ. He's gonna go to the body. He's gonna make you miss and make you pay. He's an all around fighter. He checked all the boxes. You all think that he's gonna go to the head for Shakur. He's not. He's gonna go to Shakur's body. And just like
Okay.
Oscar, just like out, be quiet, brother. Please let me finish. And just like Tank, like Shakur said with Oscar Valdez, when Oscar Valdez hit him to the body, he said he almost made me throw up. That right there already let me know that Shakur does not like getting hit to the body, and especially from a power puncher like Tank. Tank is gonna make him pay drastically to the body. And do you know when you get hit to the body, your legs go. Your legs just get sloppy. Your footwork is not there. You get tired. It happens all the time with
They
Eddie.
get heavy. They
Whenever
get heavy as hell. Yeah,
they
they
get
get heavy.
heavy. If you ever been in the ring,
Everybody.
which I
Let
have
me.
several times,
My bad, Wendy. Let me say this because you're making a good point. I'll let you finish your point. Everybody in here, if you play sports, you don't have, and in the chat too, you don't had the wind knocked out of you before. You ain't.
yes,
This
sir.
is a rhetorical question. Don't nobody got to answer. Just think about this shit because then you'll see that I'm fucking right. How many of y'all, while you had the wind knocked out of you, was able to walk and run at the same goddamn time while you were trying to catch your fucking breath? Just think about
Shoot,
that. Go ahead, Wendy City.
you gonna take a knee.
Let
You
me
gonna
know
take
when
the
you're
knee.
done.
Yeah, that shit hurt. It make it feel like somebody damn near stabbed you in your stomach, bro. You ain't yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
It's
and
Yo,
rough.
liver and
how do you
if
know
any
that?
one of
How do
y'all
you know
been in
that
the
fight is
ring,
gonna land?
liver shots hurt, brother. You get a delayed reaction. Liver
Go
shots
ask
hurt.
Ryan. Go
Yeah,
ask Ryan about that one.
yeah,
Ask
but
Yeah.
I was
Ryan.
about to say the
that's a
same
good
thing.
How do
Ask
strategy
you know
for.
the fight
Garcia.
is gonna land?
But Shakur has his own.
Ask
He's gonna
you.
have his own strategy as well, though.
What do you
So
mean they're not gonna land? Tank is a faster fighter.
we don't
Yeah,
know
I
that
Tank
until
can,
they fight.
He's
Shakur
just
could
he's
easily,
also
Okay,
fighter.
I
and
have
then
a
I could say
question
Shakur could
for you.
easily control the
I have a
distance
question
versus
for you.
Yeah,
Tank, so
distance
you
control
won't
is
hit
crazy
him.
for Shakur.
I
That
have a
distance is
question
not
for
gonna
you.
matter.
I could
Who
say
did
Shakur
Tank
controls the
fight with
distance,
feet
but
like
Tank won't hit
Shakur?
him.
Who
You know,
did
like,
Tank beat with feet like
Shakur
Shakur?
don't even have fast feet.
Okay,
He
all
doesn't
right,
have
I'm
fast feet.
done. I'm done.
He doesn't
All
have
right,
fast feet.
I
Oh,
got you.
you
I
act
got
like
you.
Shakur
everybody's
got elite
opinion
And
is
feet.
he's
valid.
I got you.
Not like
and Shakur
Whatever.
That himself, he
and,
got to work on his footwork.
and Tank is faster than Shakur. His feet is
everybody,
faster than Shakur.
everybody's
And
You
don't
gotta
opinion is
you,
be,
valid.
but you gotta be set
and,
to punch though. When he's
sir,
punching, he's set. He's not moving his
and
feet.
and so does Shakur. You just can't punch in the air as you're moving backwards and
Well, I'm saying that once Tank
expect it to
set
have an effect.
and the Shakur escapes, he sets
And
his
what
feet.
is
If he's close, he escapes, and that's what y'all gonna be upset about all night.
I got
you
a
know
new
where he's
name
gonna
for him.
escape to? You know
Shakur
where he's
must
gonna
be
escape
named
to?
Houdini.
He's gonna
He's
escape
gonna,
to the side that Tank
he,
cutting off.
nah,
When
he's gonna
Shakur
escape to
goes
a
to the right,
victory. That's what he's gonna
Tank
escape
is
to.
gonna be right there, stepping to his left. When Shakur goes to the left, Tank is gonna be right there, stepping
But he
to
still
his right.
he gotta
He's
set his
gonna
He's
feet,
cut
gonna
the
bro.
ring
escape
off.
to a victory.
And
He
That's what
so
he's
gotta
gonna
does
set
do.
his feet
Shakur.
to throw punches.
You know
And
what?
so
Shakur
does
not
Shakur.
throwing no punches. He just moving out the way. What you saying? He
So how
getting a
is he
new
gonna
So
win?
angle.
how's he gonna
So
win if
how
he
is
ain't
he
throwing
gonna
no punches?
win? So
Okay,
how is he
so
gonna
when he
win?
gets
I can't wait
so
to
A
when
see
he
punch,
what
gets an
happens.
angle that he likes, throw a punch, just
a
like
And
Bivol.
then that's when Tank counters him.
Well, no,
Tank
Nah,
is the
Maybe,
not
faster
just that
fighter.
though. Not just
we
that.
don't know
That's
He's
if
a,
worse.
he's
That's
faster,
even
right?
worse.
that's
Every
not
time,
necessarily true.
every time Tank disrespect and knows that the other guy don't have any power, he always go back and say, "Calvin, I got him." Every
do you
time,
know
I
Well,
do
got
you
and
he
him.
that's
notice
when
the
wasn't
he's gonna
flow?
run.
after.
That's when
He
he's
might
gonna
Do
not
run
you
say
into
that
counter.
this whole fight. How do
That's
you
when
know
he's
he's
gonna
gonna say
run
that
into
against
counter
Shakur?
against Shakur.
Hey,
He
not
no?
may
no.
Do you
never
do
Shakur
you
say
has
he
no
got him.
power. when Shakur Shakur has
hold
no
on?
power.
Let me
Ain't no
finish this
respect
though.
Shakur
Let me
power
finish
at
this
all.
though.
He has respectable power.
See,
I
He
this
has
can't
is
hear all
Do you
y'all
respectable
disrespect.
power.
talking
Respectable.
at the
Oh
same
my
time.
God.
This is
And
all
Tank got elite
disrespect.
Can't hear
power.
all y'all talking at the same time. Hold on, Teach, and then I heard Ali trying to say something. Teach, go ahead.
You see, everybody has their own opinions on how the fight goes, and all this is valid. I mean, the way I see it is Shakur's just gonna control the distance with Tank. When he's trying to be aggressive, he's gonna force him to stop. He's gonna run Tank into counters, and Shakur to me is gonna be the smartest guy in the ring. And at the end of the day, he's gonna outpoint.
Shakur
He's
hasn't
gonna
showed that.
outpoint Tank. Huh?
He hasn't
What
showed
was
that.
that?
He
He
hasn't
Well,
hasn't
showed that.
showed it. He
he
hasn't
only has to
lost.
show it this night.
When
He
did he
only has to show it
lose?
this night. Then
That's not, bro. So
He
your pick
he
is
does.
predicated on something you never seen Shakur Stevenson do, bro.
Exactly.
That's
hey,
crazy.
Exactly.
I've
That's
seen
I've
crazy.
seen him
Shakur
win
with his
every fight he fought,
I've seen
bro.
Shakur with his perfect
Crazy.
record. Right, that's what
When
I've
did
seen
he
Shakur with.
lose?
I've seen
So does
Shakur
Tank has a
outsmart
perfect
all
record.
his opponents.
What his
I've,
record got to
So does
do with
Tank.
what we talking about, bro?
So does Tank.
I want to say
Because
this
he
real
never
hey,
quick.
I
lost.
gave
What he
you
does, he
With a
won every
I gave
fight.
you
98%
So
stats
what
knockout
that
y'all
rate.
Shakur
talking
could.
about?
Crazy,
He
dog.
didn't do it before. He's
I
done it
gave you
every
something that
fight so
Shakur.
far. What has he done to
Tank
show you that he
Tank
can beat
lands
Tank?
his Tank
I,
lands his power shots almost at a
I gave you
50%
an
clip.
attribute that Shakur could win. Right,
Wow.
All right,
So
bro.
Why,
Tank lands his
why
power
real
shots
Shout out to
almost
confident?
at a
Brashley. Y'all
50%
didn't
defense,
catch the
clip.
super chat,
countering.
man. Shout out to Brashley with the 5 piece in the super chat. He say, Shakur said himself, Tank is a better boxer than a puncher. That's saying a lot. And y'all think Shakur really going to outbox this man? It's not.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh,
Shout out to
do you
100%.
GX.
Hell
think?
yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to GXTV with the 2 piece in super chat. If Valdez can land to the body, just imagine Tank. Ali, what's up,
Sure.
man? What was you trying to say, bro?
I'm going to jump on what
what Teach was saying. And anybody on this panel, I got $50 against all y'all with Shakur.
Ali, why you always come here trying to bet, bro?
I'm not
I'm not betting
Yeah,
nobody.
bet 'em,
I got
Ali.
Shakur win too,
I
man.
don't want
Put
to
your
lose to
money
him.
where
Every
your mouth
time Ali
is.
come over here, Ali, like I got some money on.
my
He trying to bet everybody, bro.
Tell
I
him,
want to see what
Ali.
he's talking
Because guess
about.
what?
Tell him,
Shakur gonna
yeah.
win.
Me
Because we
And
can
too.
if Shakur
definitely
win,
bet.
no,
Me too.
let me say my piece. Tank give up rounds, man. Y'all acting like Tank is like this messiah or something like that. Yeah, he got knockout power, but he gives up rounds in the early rounds.
Purposely.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right here. This is what's gonna happen.
Don't do that against Shakur.
This is what's gonna happen. Shakur
Man, I got
gonna
10
win.
bangs, man.
Shakur gonna win probably 4 of the first 6 rounds, right?
And then he cooked.
Tank gonna get live, and when he get live, Shakur's gonna tie him up and win a few of them between round 6 and 12. He's gonna win probably like 2 of those, and it's gonna be a
That's
split
not happening.
decision. And when Shakur win by split decision, my money gonna be on Shakur, and I'm coming back on this panel for all y'all because I want some.
I got Tank in 9. I got Tank in 9.
Shakur gonna win.
When has
Damn.
when has Tank ever lost 4 of the first 6 rounds, bro?
I mean, Tank was. I'm gonna tell you right
He
now.
lost about rounds 2 off.
He was lucky.
I'm gonna say it right
I
now.
want
the 3rd round.
I want you guys to think of something, right?
Go
The
ahead.
way Rolly jumped in versus Tank. What happened? He got countered and got knocked out. If
Yeah.
Tank
Off the
decides
back
to do
foot.
that against Shakur, he's gonna get hurt. That's all.
Who's
gonna
Who?
Tank gonna get hurt.
Who?
Ain't no
Tank's
way.
gonna get hurt if he tries to be
think
aggressive
Tank
with
is
Shakur.
invincible.
Did you say Tank was gonna get hurt?
They all think Tank is
Hey, Shakur
invincible.
has a
Like
nice
people
counter,
thought
man.
Mike Tyson was invincible.
Y'all stop, bro.
No, man, come on, stop
Man,
that, man.
come on,
You
cut
know,
it out.
you know,
Tank to be
J-Ho,
Stop the
man, that man
shenanigans.
can't punch himself
Everybody
out of a
thought
paper
Mike was
bag like that.
invincible until he got knocked
Man,
out.
stop the shenanigans, brother.
Shakur won't even have. Hold on. Shakur won't even have the heart to even sit down long enough on the counter punch, bro.
Hey,
No,
KO, I didn't say
KO.
he's gonna. I didn't
Hey,
say he was
KO.
gonna get knocked.
He ain't even gonna have enough to do that, bro. He gonna be
Hey,
in
KO,
KO.
KO. I
trying to
didn't say he
have
was gonna get
fight.
knocked out. I didn't say he
Hey,
was
how
gonna get
about this,
knocked out.
KO?
I said he was gonna get hurt. That's
How
all.
about this, KO?
Stop it.
This man hurt his. This man broke his hand throwing a body shot with 16-ounce gloves on.
Who
And he
cares?
gonna hurt
His hand might be
Yeah, his hands
fine
are
when the
fine.
fight
He
happens.
fuck around
His
and punch
hand
Tank
will
in
be
his jaw.
fine.
Fuck around,
There's
hurt his
nothing wrong with that.
goddamn hand with the punch.
His
Floyd
hand will be
Mayweather
fine.
is half his career with broken hands. So
His hand will be fine for that fight.
Y'all keep saying Tank is gonna be aggressive and just come forward all night. And he's
Nah,
like,
nah.
you're saying he's
I
not
didn't say
gonna
that.
be
I didn't
worried
say
about
that.
any
I didn't say
counter
that. I
punches
said
or
he was gonna
anything.
cut. I said he was gonna
I
cut
said
the
he-
ring. That's what I
He gonna
said.
cut the ring
No
off.
power, right?
It's gonna look eerily similar. Y'all are gonna be surprised. Shakur, use your head movement. Shakur, get out of there. It's gonna look just like the Frank fight, bro.
Yep.
nah, y'all got me crying.
It's
Y'all
gonna
like,
look just like
Tank,
that.
just hit him once.
That's how I
Tank,
feel.
just hit him once.
Hey,
It's gonna
what's
look just
the
like
Hey,
that.
all 12 rounds, you guys are gonna be like,
And y'all gonna say the
What's
same
the-
bullshit Frank Martin fan was saying. Well, you know he was winning at the time of the stop.
Nah. Frank
nah,
Martin ain't
nah,
on the
What-
same level.
if Tank
Frank
was
Martin-
What's Shakur's favorite
Frank Martin
combination?
gas. Frank Martin
Honestly,
gas.
Tank is gonna.
Shakur will not
Honestly,
gas.
Tank is gonna be smart in this fight. He's not gonna do what you guys think he's gonna do by being aggressive.
So all of a
and
sudden he just
come
gonna
forward.
lose his IQ. All of a sudden he's just
He's,
gonna lose his
he's gonna
IQ.
still have his IQ, but he's not
There's
gonna be
only one of
aggressive
these-
like you
there's
guys
only-
want him to be.
There's only one of these fighters that says shit before the fight and then doesn't do it. Tank already said, I'm going straight at Shakur, so he's going to do just that.
I think he loses if he does that. I
Shakur
think
is the
he's
one
gonna
that's
win
going
that
to
way.
sell you a bill of goods and then do something different. Because you know what he's not going to get on the podium and say? He's not going to get on the podium and say, man, I'm finna come in this bitch, dog. I'm finna try to survive. I'm finna use lateral movement. I'm going to use my feints. I'm going to use my jab to move around the ring. And I'm just try to outpoint him because I want to stay away from his power. And I just want to win the fight any means necessary. No, he going to talk real good shit.
That's the game plan. That's the
He
game
gonna
plan.
talk. He gonna talk real good shit. Then he ain't gonna do nothing he told y'all he gonna do.
No, he's gonna do exactly what you just said. That game plan right there, Shakur could work that game plan and beat Tank. I'm telling you. If Tank don't
Y'all
catch him,
saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, if Shakur uses that game plan, he's gonna lose to Tank.
Just like Tank.
lateral movement, jab, don't get hit, and survive. That's all he needs to do.
Hey, KO, just like you said, Tank is gonna come forward because he said so. Guess what Shakur told me? Tank is not gonna catch him with none of that shit. That's what he said.
Stop it.
Sound good.
Stop it.
Sound
Hey,
good.
it's funny.
What
It's
are
funny.
you gonna do? What are you gonna do to catch Tank? Are you gonna be man enough to actually throw some counters back, or you gonna feint him to death?
Oh yeah. He's gonna be scoring.
Feint him and jab him. Feint him and jab him, yo.
Feint him and jab.
So,
what y'all think.
so y'all saying Tank?
Weird.
Does Tank have good defense?
Tank can't time a jab over the top. Yeah, you can just jab.
I think that's a better strategy.
And guess what? Tank don't give a fuck if you hit him.
It's funny how
Why you gotta
Mario
do that?
He
Barrios,
needs to
hit
get
before
in.
being a
Bivol.
6 foot
He
fighter,
doesn't give a
Needs to
fuck. He's
get in.
losing the fight.
got clipped,
You don't have to
couldn't
care
keep.
about
Gonna
winning.
lose.
Yeah, he's gonna
It's
lose.
funny
Like
how Mario
Determined is
Barrios,
gonna
being a
lose.
6
KO,
foot fighter, couldn't keep Tank off of him.
KO,
And
Tank,
Hey,
Mario
y'all let me
Tank
catch
Barrios
Couldn't
was
these
keep the
didn't,
winning
distance.
early
y'all,
rounds.
y'all let me catch these super chats from the homies, man. Shout out to Phoenix the Assassin coming through heavy with the 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say Shakur the same weight, same height and reach as Frank Martin. That distance they talk about won't matter. Tank hands are faster. Anytime you punch with someone faster, you're at risk. Example, Devin and Ryan. Tank giving up rounds is a myth. That's one of the biggest myths in boxing because he be winning every fucking fight that I've seen when he stopped their ass. Shout out to SB Steph with the 5 piece in the super chat. And the things about the stoppages is it be getting so bad for them boys in there. If they did survive, you just know that they're gonna continue getting beat up for the rest of the fucking fight. So it ain't like it's a fluke stoppage. It be a stoppage, and he be turning up, beating motherfuckers up on his way to the stoppage. Like they getting their ass whooped, but whatever.
I
SB
agree. I
Steph
agree with that. But
with the 5 piece in the
Shakur
super
ain't
chat. He
them.
say
Yeah,
Tank will
Shakur
get
is
to
It's
the
different
funny
clinch
level,
how
bro.
if it goes
Mario
there.
Barrios,
Folks said the same stuff about Beterbiev and Bivol. The competitive aggressor won. Great point.
Oh, so what? If listen,
It could have went
if
either way though.
if
That
Tank
fight could
wins
have
that
went
fight
either way.
and Shakur does like Bivol, I'm proud of him, and I say he won the fight.
Proud of him for
Yep,
surviving. That's
And
great.
I'm proud
Beterbiev
of him
didn't
for
win
Shout
just
out
winning
because
to
the
of
fight.
Ali
power.
Point.
I'm proud
Shout
of
out
him
to
for
Ali
winning the
Point with
fight.
the 2 piece in
He
the
won
super
the
chat.
fight.
No biscuit. He say Shakur by split decision. 2
I
piece.
said it.
No biscuit.
I
Already.
said it. I'm dropping money on
Yo,
it too. I
but
want
but
I got
but think about it.
Come
$50.
on,
What
Ali, bet
Beterbiev.
them.
Don't
You
forget that.
damn
Put
right
your,
I said
somebody
that.
said
Shakur
they
won
got
because of
10 bands
Beterbiev.
for you,
Hey,
Ali.
With the power.
hey,
I got
real quick,
hey,
everybody. I
hey.
do gotta. I want to let y'all know because the show is ending in 10 minutes. I do have a video dropping at 10:45. I'd appreciate it if everybody go check it out. It's a Gervonta Davis, Gary Russell Jr. video. It's a real good video. Everybody make sure when we end the show, y'all go check it out. It's dropping at 10:45. Y'all go watch it before y'all go to sleep. It's a damn good video. But let's keep going. Go ahead.
I just saw
Who
that
The
won
heavyweight
the
fight.
knockout.
fight?
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and cut in right
I
quick.
wanted
Let
to
me
say
cut in
one
right
thing,
quick on
knockout.
this.
hey, they
I
go
ain't paying
Phoenix,
no
man.
10 bands against no
Oh,
regular
Phoenix in the
person.
building. Y'all let Phoenix get his shit off real quick. Phoenix, what's good
All
with you,
right.
bro?
All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about Shakur that everybody forgetting. Shakur is at 135 now. All you done seen him do at 126 and 130 don't matter. Reason? We can't use that to look at what he's doing right now. Look at Deontay Wilder and what he did before he fought his last 3 opponents, right? Same thing. Everybody was wishing for the Wilder of old to show up against Hellenius, Parker, and Zilly Zhang. And what happened? We can't keep looking at what Shakur did at 126 and 130 to try to figure out what he's doing at 135. Look at how he's fought at 135 so far. His last 2 opponents, he's worried. He said himself, he's worried about their punching power. And y'all think he's not going to be worried about Tanks? Fire. He didn't want to stand.
I
He didn't
never
want to
said
stand in
that.
front of none of them. He didn't want to stand in front of Haratunian. He didn't want to stand in front of De Los Santos. The crazy thing is Haratunian. Because Haratunian got a 67% knockout rate. And Shakur was talking about he was worried about dude's power. So what make y'all think he's not going to be worried about Tank's power?
But he's
It
still
don't
Man,
make
right
what you
no
there
mean
in
not
front
gonna
sense.
of
be
him though.
worried? He
He's
just
still
gonna
right in
That
beat
front of
him.
him. What do you mean?
yeah,
He gonna
And
beat
he's
him
yeah,
not still
high.
worried
hey,
about either one
I'm
of the
I'm
powers.
going I'm going
let
I'm
me,
going by what Shakur said. So that being said, people is looking at this fight the one way because they think that with what Coach Kenny said about if it goes 12 rounds, go the distance he done. People is looking at it that either Tank gets the knockout or Shakur wins by decision. The thing that y'all not focusing on is Tank don't need to get a knockout to win.
At
He
all.
doesn't because he could still hurt Shakur and knock him down at least. And if he get
Right.
knockdowns, what happened if Shakur get into a place he behind on the cards? Ain't nothing he can do about that.
He
All
gonna
it's
nut
gonna
up
take,
like Chris. He
because
gonna
for
nut up and hoe up like Chris Colbert.
exactly. And another
He
thing
gonna do
people forgetting
exactly
about the
what
score,
Colbert did against Hector Garcia if that shit happened. Y'all watch.
yeah. And
Hector,
look at the scores.
hey,
But he
Hector
It
never
got a
beat
takes
better
Garcia
one.
record.
by either one of
It
their
takes
powers
one
either, right?
knockdown. One knockdown cancels out 2 rounds that the other dude got to win. That put
I'm
the
with you.
fight back at a draw after 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you. But I'm saying this.
so there's the thing. Y'all is telling me that Shakur is going to box a perfect fight, not get caught by shit at all, not get hurt, not get dropped, nothing. He's going to be
That's
able to
not Colin
avoid
Yeah.
said. That's not
Gervonta
In
Colin.
Davis
12
He's gonna
rounds.
the
beat up
That's
Hector
not what
entire
Colin
Garcia.
fight.
said.
Yeah, he's
When
gonna
That's
we've
beat
not
up
what
seen
Hector
him
Colin
get
said.
Garcia.
when we've seen him get caught by people who's slower, less explosive, don't have the same footwork, don't have the same IQ, can't cut off the ring the same as Tank. You think he's gonna go ahead and do all of that against Tank when he couldn't do it against lesser people? That y'all is literally saying, this is what y'all saying. That Shakur, who can't handle fucking arithmetic, is going to become a calculus master overnight. That's what y'all saying right now.
For sure, because Tank hasn't fought somebody like Shakur yet.
Easy
And
Rollins
that's
with
why.
the 20 piece coming through heavy. We appreciate your support. Easy, say good show. Thank you, Easy. Appreciate you, dog.
Andre said he's not ready for Tank.
Tank hasn't fought defensive wizard like Shakur yet. So obviously,
Andre said he's not ready for Tank.
Anyone like Tank before.
Tank's defense is more complete than Shakur's. Shakur's defense is to move completely out of the way. Shakur moves out. Hey, listen, defense is not just movement. It doesn't work like this. When you got a guy like Tank in front of Shakur, if you're moving, are you not going to go ahead and engage at all? You're just going to move yourself completely out to where you can't counterpunch and the other guy can't do nothing. They're going to look at that as running. Tank, he can switch from defense to offense in the middle. He counters in between shots. Shakur's either going to wait. He's going to wait. Yeah. And he's going to. Shakur is either. Here's what Shakur does. Shakur is going to either shell up or move or wait for the coast to be clear. Shakur does not counter between shots. He'll wait for the coast to be clear or he move out the way.
Hey, Shakur,
y'all think he gonna be more patient than Tank?
Or way higher than Tank? Shakur is one of the most.
Shakur is a more accurate counterpuncher than Tank, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
Tank has the highest percentage of power punches landed in boxing right now. Tank is the most accurate power puncher.
Almost at a 50% clip.
Yeah, and here's another thing.
Core is the more
Core is
accurate
accuracy and the defense.
Did you not watch Tank versus Isaac Cruz?
Yep.
Do you not think?
Yeah, we watched.
Shakur, all right, cool. Do you? He didn't 10-8 Isaac Cruz either. You don't think that Shakur has better boxing IQ, better footwork, and works a better jab than Isaac Cruz?
All day.
Shakur can't put Tank Davis.
Here's one thing y'all forget.
Hold on, Phoenix, hold on. Here's the problem right there, bro. Like, cause that's a horrible analogy or a horrible example to try to make. Here's why. Because Isaac Pitbull Cruz put Tank Davis in positions that Shakur Stevenson will never be able to put him in. Because how relentless Isaac Pitbull Cruz is, because how short he is, he made Tank Davis punch down, and he actually had Tank Davis on the back foot. Shakur Stevenson will not put Tank Davis on the back foot and have him boxing moving like that. So
never.
He can't put Tank Davis in that position, bro.
No, hey, check round 6. Check round 6 in that fight before Tank hurt his hand.
This dude is saying
he was about to go.
One punch knockout power, right? I know Tank got more power than Shakur. I'm not saying that, but to sit here and to be like uber confident that Shakur can't win 7 rounds is ridiculous. And to say that Tank is going to 10-8 him, that's ridiculous as well. I'm going to say right here, I want to fight that. I want to see the fight happen because
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Hold on. It's ridiculous to think that one of the most accurate punchers, most powerful punchers in boxing is going to score a knockdown. I'm
saying against Shakur. Nobody knocked him down yet. I want to see.
Yes. You don't even have to get a knockdown to get a 10-8 round. You just have to whoop their ass bad enough.
No, you need a knockdown in the U.S.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't. It's not a requirement to get a knockdown for a 10-8 round.
Y'all are gonna be surprised.
It's not a requirement.
Y'all are gonna be surprised if it goes this far. Y'all gonna be surprised when Shakur don't win a round past round 5, bro.
I can't wait for this fight to happen.
Y'all gonna be surprised when Shakur makes
everybody
look like a.
We all gonna be here. I'm gonna be here Sunday morning with the after show. Y'all just don't change your names. Don't run off.
Oh, I'll be here. I'm gonna be here. Hey, Shakur talking killer Kerr. The only thing he done killed is his hand, man.
None of y'all disappear. Shakur wins. I don't want to see nobody.
I got the bang.
I know you're gonna be here, KO, but these other guys.
All I'm saying is that
I want them to be crying in the corner. You know,
I'm gonna give that man all the credit in the world because
all I'm saying is when y'all think that Shakur is gonna be moving his feet and coming in, sticking and moving, Tank is gonna counter the hell out of Shakur.
Would you
All
bet
I
that?
know is
I'm not,
people
no, I'm
fighters
saying, would
got
you
their
bet
back.
that?
You got it the opposite
Yes.
way, man.
I think you guys
You got
underestimating Shakur a great
Tank
deal.
Davis is Shakur Stevenson is not coming forward, bro. Y'all can
Yeah,
get
he's
No,
not
he's
gonna come
not.
forward.
He's
Of
not
course
coming
not.
forward at all.
Yeah,
the
He's
yeah.
aggressive
gonna
gonna
counter.
get counter punched.
He's gonna, like I said, he's gonna keep him on the outside. You know.
Y'all gonna be
But
like
he's not
y'all
gonna
gonna be scoring
see,
that. Y'all gonna be scoring that
y'all,
fight. You see that jab? You see that jab? I got that shit
Yeah.
for that.
There you go.
That's
Remember,
Y'all
the
gonna
Tank is gonna
aggressive
counter
gonna
the
get
Why
counter.
would you?
countered,
Why
right?
would you, if you fight a
Tank
knockout
gonna have
on him, why
y'all.
would
Tank
you
gonna
want
have
to
y'all
engage?
tighten him up every time he throw a punch. I'm like, ooh, shit, hold on, now move, Shakur.
Nah,
Y'all,
Tank's gonna miss a lot.
y'all gonna be scared the whole goddamn
And
fight.
Shakur's
This must
taller.
suck.
Nah.
Get
That
off the
must
ropes.
suck,
Get
bro.
off the ropes.
Very quick, very accurate. And more
That must
submission.
suck.
That's
Pivot,
gonna be crazy
Shakur,
for
pivot,
Tank.
jump back, get off the ropes,
Y'all
get out the
bugging,
corner.
yo. Hey,
That must
Naka,
suck.
you bugging, yo. I can't wait
Run,
for the fight to
run,
happen, yo.
run.
I
That
can't
must suck,
wait.
bro.
I
That
can't
must
wait.
suck. I can only imagine being a fan and talking shit for the fighter that you know is just gonna go to try to survive. Like that's crazy.
Get out of there,
Nah,
Tupac.
he's the best
It's
fighter
not
at it,
about the
though.
fight, but
He's the best
that's the
fighter
point of
at it. If he
game.
wasn't the best
No,
at it,
KO,
he's
if
the
you were a
best at
boxing
that with
coach,
knockout.
you would tell your fighter to do the exact same thing. If he was that had the skill sets to Shakur, box on the
hell
outside.
no, hell
I do
no.
You're not
coach.
a good coach. You're not a good coach. You box on the
I
outside
coach
over
I
somebody like
coach
that.
amateur fighters and I spar with pros. I've done all this shit.
I
Like,
do
look
coach
at my
and I spar
If
look
you
at
were a
my
fighter like Shakur,
look at my
and you
fucking profile picture. Look at my fucking profile
Look
picture.
at
That dude don't
mine.
spar.
picture.
That's a dude
So
from Leo Santa Cruz
if you
gym.
box if you
Look at
fight
mine.
like
I'm the
Shakur,
one with the
Here's the
red
Phoenix,
hair.
thing.
if you have to
Phoenix,
fight
do
like
you ask
Shakur,
your
you're not gonna tell him to like engage a lot with somebody who
Phoenix?
has a very huge
Phoenix, do you
knockout.
I'm
ask
not
your
gonna tell him.
do
Here's what
you
I
ask
was.
your
You gotta say box and move. Be
Here's what I
smart.
would.
yeah,
Here's what I would tell Shakur. You can't do that against a guy like Tank because he's not going to respect you. You got to pick your shots. The biggest thing for Shakur to do would be to try to time Tank in a situation where he catch him by surprise, because that's the thing that's most likely to be able to hurt him. The shots you don't see coming are the ones you hurt the most.
The ones
So
that
that
hurt.
means.
No,
So
that's
he.
a
I bet he would. No,
what?
So
dumbass.
how do you
Listen,
think the
No,
fight
crackhead.
gonna end?
Boxing
no,
hacker.
of
Listen.
course
right?
not.
Boxing
So how do
hacker.
you
No,
think the
Listen.
fight gonna end?
of
I
course
Here's
just
the
want to
not.
know.
thing.
Never.
Here's the
Never.
thing. It was
Yeah.
something that Bivol tried to do against Beterbiev, where he would shift inside to side, but then he would break tempo and fire a 1-2 in between his movements on the half step and catch Beterbiev by
Off the
surprise.
half beat.
Those were the times that Bivol managed to catch him and push him back towards the ropes. Shakur is going to have to do something like that for his punches to be more effective than Tank, because if
Right.
he's
Box
just going
on
to
the
sit back
outside.
and wait. But that's not boxing from the outside, because you have to be on the inside to do that.
Oh my God,
It's
the
not
ball was
just
on
it's
the
not
outside,
just
bro.
playing.
The
It's
ball,
not just
he was
playing
doing
keep
handler
away.
steps and circling
Phoenix,
the whole fight.
you talking
Yeah.
over his head
He
right
wasn't
now.
boxing on the inside. Come on, man.
Yeah, he don't know what
Everything
he's
go over
talking
his
about.
head.
Yeah,
Everything
I'm
go
He
over
don't
his
know.
head.
He don't know. He don't
I'm not
understand.
gonna disagree with
No.
Phoenix because what
You
he
He don't
said
have,
is
you
understand.
true.
gotta,
Man,
you don't want him to get close.
I much respect to everybody, bro. It's been a great cook. It's 10:30. I want to say shout out to Miss KO. Shout out to everybody that came on the panel. Shout out to all the real ones in the chat. And a big FU to all the haters that's watching and not commenting. Y'all suckers. You know what I mean? If you want smoke, hit the link. If you
There you
don't
go.
want smoke, don't sneak this. Don't call my name. I mean, yeah, don't sneak this. Call my name out and I'll pull up on you and I'll body your ass. That's all you gotta do. With that
Shakur
being
by decision.
With that being said, shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. We will be live Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all be sure to watch the Tim Zoo fight. To all the channel members, I got a ton of predictions I did for y'all up on the channel right now, because we cover all the boxing on this channel. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks for all the super chats today. Thanks for all the love. Catch y'all next week. Y'all take it easy.
All right,
All
KO.
We got
Okay.
Tank and 9 by a
Yeah,
body
for
shot.
sure.
Shakur by decision. Shakur by decision. Remember that.
Got
By a
them
body
back.
shot.